What's up, everybody? This is very early for a Thursday. What's up, Gray? What's up, Step? Good to see both of you. I don't know if you can tell by the sound of my voice, but I am sick right now. So I left work early today. I tried to gut it out as best as I could, uh, but I feel like shit. So I decided, you know what? We'll stream a little bit early today, and that way I can go to bed early too. You sound like you're trying not to cry, man. That's literally just my voice. I have a bit of a headache. I am very congested. I've been sneezing all day. Literally, I drove to work this morning, and there was so much traffic, and I didn't have any tissues in my car, and I was just like wiping all over myself. It was nuts. Guess what? Happy 20 months, sir. Yo, thank you. I appreciate it. 20 whole months. That's fucking crazy. We're almost coming up on 2 years here. That's crazy. Your wife came to Philly. When are you coming to Philly? That's a good question. I do want to come out to Philly sometime soon. I know Jaws and I together are coming out. I think in June or July for a concert, but I definitely want to make a trip out there before that. Yeah, just a little boys trip. So I'll be in touch, Step. But literally, the drive to work today was absolutely disgusting. I was wiping and like leaking all over the place. I was getting so mad. Like literally, okay, there was traffic at one spot. This road always fucking sucks. If you're ever in Pittsburgh and drive on 51, if you know that road in Pittsburgh, it fucking sucks. There was an area where there's a right turn lane. It's like this really fucked up intersection. But because that's also classic for Pittsburgh. But there's a right turn lane and then two straight lanes. A car was just parked, I assume broken down in that right turn lane. But they didn't have their flashers on, nothing. I couldn't even tell if someone was in the car or not. But so that whole, before it opened up into that turning lane, that whole right lane, I guess the middle lane through the intersection, before it opened up into 3 lanes, it was the right lane when it was 2 lanes, was back like way the fuck up. And I was like, what the fuck's going on? I'm leaking all over the place. I'm feeling like shit. I'm like, I just want to get to work so I can blow my goddamn nose. I was still like 10 minutes away from that point. And like literally I got back over to the left lane, and normally that light, it takes a couple cycles to get through anyway, but it took fucking forever. I was stuck at that one for like 15 minutes all on my own. And like that car was just broken down there for no reason. I was so mad. It was gross. Like I was a snotty mess this morning. South Hills can suck it. North Hills supremacists, absolutely, dude. North Hills is way better than the South Hills. Like not even a question. Like there's nothing in the fucking South Hills. It all sucks. Oh god, excuse me. But I wanted to start this stream before we get into some Arc Raiders, because Thursdays is Arc Raiders Day, and I am going to be playing that. But I wanted to take this time to do a recap of my predictions for the NFL season. If you remember, before Week 1 started, it was like literally a couple days before, I predicted some things for the, let's just say some things, some standings, the division winners, all that sort of stuff. Basically how each team was going to do for the NFL regular season. The NFL regular season is now over. And I've compiled what I said and my predictions on the spreadsheet that Jaws and I use to track games. I will be going over that as well. However, yeah, we're going to go over that. Here it is. It should be right here. Okay, boom, there it is. Wow, look at that. Let me do a quick explanation here. Can you see me? I kind of scooted out of the way a little bit, so you should be able to see me still. A quick explanation here for the colors. Well, first off, I guess you can see here is what I predicted. So each division is along the top, but you can see B, G, L, and Q. I don't know if you can see those letters if I cropped it, but that's where I predicted all of it. And then next to it in the direct column to the right, that's also colored. That's what their actual record was. So the colors, if it's red, that means I was way off. Yellow means it was within plus or minus 2 wins, or like win total. And then green means I was dead on. So we did pretty good for the most part. There's the NFC down there, but let's go through this one at a time. I started with the NFC North. I took some notes about what I said. So basically, I said I was way off with the Ravens. I predicted them to win the division pretty handily at 13-4. Yes, let's hear your Super Bowl predictions because I'll be in Vegas for that. Oh, I'll get there. I'll get there for sure. We're just going to do a quick recap of how I did during the regular season with my predictions. I'm on my phone. I can't fucking see that. Well, I'm going to say it, okay? I'll be speaking it. This is just for a visual reference if you're on a bigger screen. Here, actually, you know what? I might even be able to do this. I don't know how much this is going to fuck with this. Especially the notes. The notes you don't necessarily... Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Oh, that made it so much bigger. We're going back. The notes are more so for me. So, actually, you know what we can do? We can do this. Just real quick. For those visually impaired, for those that are on their phones. How's that? How's that? Oh yeah, that's way better. What is that? 17? Yeah, hold on. Let me adjust these down here too. Just real quick. Oh yeah. Oh baby. Oh baby. That's so good. Okay. Love y'all. I don't know shit about the NFL, so I probably won't be paying much attention. That's okay, Gray. I get that. She immediately went to work. Sorry, I didn't mean to rush. Shut up, Nightbot. Ray has it under control. No, Nightbot is programmed to say that when she says lurk. Okay, so getting back into it. Starting with the AFC North, I predicted that the Ravens would go 13-4. They went 8-9. I was way off on that one. I said they trended up from last year. They might make the Super Bowl, and that Lamar was going to have a great year. In fact, none of those things were true. They definitely regressed from last year. They will not make the Super Bowl because they didn't even make the playoffs. And Lamar was injured for most of the year because he's got glass bones and paper skin. So I did not foresee that coming. So I was way off there. Steelers. I predicted to be 9-8. They were, in fact, 10-7. They won the division. I did not predict that. I said they would start off hot, then the wheels would fall off, they would slide in the back half of the season and sneak into a wild card spot, like normal. Like the prophecy foretold, the 9-8. They did slightly better than expected, okay? They won the division. They got one more win than I predicted. And they did not make a wild card spot. They won the division, so they got the home field advantage for that, which is crazy. But their wheels definitely did fall off there in the middle of the season a little bit with some tougher opponents. They definitely lost some games they shouldn't have. But you know what? They kept it together long enough to win the division. Now the Bengals, I predicted to be 8-9. They were 6-11. I did not predict for them to make the playoffs, which was a hot take. But I called it correctly. I said they were all offense. If Joe Burrow gets hurt, they're screwed, which they were. They would have a slow start, which I don't think was true. I think they actually started off pretty hot before Joe Burrow got hurt. But their defense cost them a lot of games because they are all offense. But I did say they would be third in the division and miss the playoffs, which was a hot take at the time, but turned out to be true. Then I called the Browns to be the Browns. I said Kevin Stefanski would be fired midseason. He actually got fired at the end of the season, so I was a little off there. But he did get fired, so I'm going to count that as a win. And it wouldn't be his fault, is what I literally said that. If you go back and watch it, I said it would not be his fault. And I said their 3 wins would specifically be against division opponents, which I don't think that was true either. I believe they beat the Packers. Well, I mean, they went 5-12, so they won more than just that. But they beat the Packers. They beat the Bengals in the last week. I don't remember if they have any. Oh, they did beat the Steelers too, because I did say the AFC North is always a bloodbath. That was one of my notes for the whole division, was that we're a bloodbath. So that's the AFC North. I did pretty good, pretty accurate. Besides the Ravens, I was way off on them. Moving on to the AFC South, we have the Texans. I said they were going to win the division handily, which they did not. They did not win the division. That ended up being the Jaguars, and honestly, with how everything shook out, it was questionable there if the Texans would even make the playoffs. I said C.J. Stroud would have a better year than last year because he looked a little rough in his sophomore year. I said they would be nothing dazzling, and that they would lose in the wild card round, which now they are slated to play the Steelers, which is who I root for. And I don't know if I'm a little crazy here, but I think the Steelers do have a shot to fulfill this aspect of my prediction, that they might lose in the wild card round. But their defense was better. Was what held them in games. I don't think C.J. Stroud played particularly great this year. He was injured for a while. Yeah, I don't know. Then we get on to the Colts, and this is the first team. Okay, so let me just say, they're organized from top to bottom based off how I thought they were going to end up in the division. So, like, I thought the Texans would be number 1 in the division, Colts would be 2, Jags 3, Titans 4. So that's why they're in the order that they're in. So the Colts, that's the first team I got dead on. I predicted for them to be 8-9 and miss the playoffs. I specifically said they might put some stuff together with good quarterback play. They had a solid roster that was being held back by said quarterback. I did say better luck next year. Directly, I said better luck next year. But I could see them getting a wild card spot and I said doing something crazy. And this year, they did some crazy shit. Okay, Daniel Jones was like MVP front runner for half of the season. They start like 8-2, and then they finished 8-9 after Daniel Jones got dinged up and then broke his legs, shattered his legs in a million pieces. And tore his ACL, then AR didn't even get to play. I mean, I said I could see them doing something crazy, but I did not foresee them pulling Phillip Rivers off the couch out of his high school coaching job and having him start 3 games. But, I mean, hey, that's a pretty good prediction. I would say I'm doing something crazy were my exact words. You can go watch it. That's something crazy. So I'm going to call that a win. Now, the Jags, I got way wrong. I said back then, and I'll say it again, but I'm not a huge believer in Trevor Lawrence, and that he hasn't proven himself. He has done way better in the back half of this season, but he was up and down for the beginning portion of the season as well. They have been winning a lot of games, and they are definitely a hot team going into the playoffs. I did say he will put together a string of good games and then nosedive again, and I predicted them finishing 6-11. In fact, they won their division and went 13-4. They were like one of the surprising teams of the year, especially with Cohen as the first-year head coach. Is that his name? Liam Cohen? I think that's it. He was the OC from the Buccaneers last year, but now he's the head coach there. I was not... I'm sorry, Liam Cohen. I was not familiar with your game. But he put together a great season for them. However, I think they're going to win at least one playoff game, but I don't think they're going to go farther than that. We'll get into the playoff picture in a little bit, but that's where I'm at with them right now. I was definitely way wrong. They did better than I expected. Good on them. Then the Titans, I predicted to be 5-12. They ended up going 3-14, a little bit worse than I predicted. I said Cam Ward was the big question mark there. And I said, and I quote, even if he does well, the team around him isn't that good, which turned out to be true. I think especially in the back half of the season when he did start playing better, they still lost some games and did not do very well. But I think he will be a good long-term quarterback as long as they continue to build around him. So that's it for the AFC South. It was pretty evened out there because I got the Colts dead on and I got the Jags way wrong. Moving on to the AFC East here. Man, I definitely had some mess ups in this one. Let's start with the Bills. I predicted them to win the division pretty handily, were my exact words. I predicted them to go 11-6. They ended up going 12-5. Pretty damn close. You know, that just plus or minus one game, not bad. I have made some comments about Josh Allen's tendency to make crazy plays, which can cause turnovers in the past. I know at the beginning of the season, I said, well, at the beginning of last season, so not even the season that just happened like 2 years ago, I was worried that he would make a lot of turnovers again. He did very well last year at not turning the ball over. I feel like I don't know the exact numbers, but I think he's had more turnovers than he did 2 years ago, just this past year. But still not as bad as previous years, so he's definitely cleaned up that aspect of his game. And then I said, unless something cataclysmic happens or another team does shockingly well, they would win their division. And let me tell you, oh boy howdy, another team sure did shockingly well, and that would be the New England Patriots, okay? I predicted them to be 8-9. They ended up going 14-3, so I was way off. I did say Drake May has had potential, but I was wrong with this. I was not wowed by him last year. He definitely looked way better, significantly better this year. I did say that I thought they built around him and that they were trending in the right direction. Made a lot of good decisions in the off seasons, especially with like bringing in Vrabel as the new head coach and everything. And I said that they wouldn't quite put it together this year, but then next year they might, actually make a deep run. But boy, was I wrong. They went 14-3. I believe they have the number one seed, right? I'm pretty sure they're the number one seed overall. So they got home field advantage. I know they have the bye for sure. Crazy. Good for them. We'll see how they handle the playoffs because they are, well, I don't want to say they're all new to it, but like this iteration of the Patriots is very inexperienced. There is some comments to be made about how easy the Patriots' schedule was this year. I think there's that stat that they're 1-2 this year against teams with winning records. I haven't verified that. I think I saw that floating around online, but that's obviously kind of worrying. But I think, I don't know. We'll get to the playoffs in a second. This is just the predictions. I was way wrong on them. My apologies to Drake May. Then I predicted the Dolphins to be third in the division, which they were. I predicted them to go 7-10. They went 7-10. I said they were not going to put it together this year, that Tua needs to start thinking about his brain and shouldn't even be playing the game anymore. He had some absolutely befuddling interceptions this year where it's like, what the hell is this guy seeing on the field? Maybe he's still seeing double. I don't know. Maybe someone should check on his head. Honestly, I'm worried about the guy. I think his future in the NFL is definitely in question, both because of his brain and because of his play on the field, which is clearly affected by his brain. I did predict that Mike McDaniel would be fired after the season. I did say, or mid-season if things don't go well. And for a while there, it was looking very clear that they were going to fire mid-season. He ended up making it through the season, but then they just fired him today. Literally today, I think it was. I think I just saw it posted a couple hours ago. So look at me calling two of the coach firings. Look at that. So yeah, I nailed their record pretty bang on. Well, I did predict it bang on. Then rounding out the division, I picked the Jets to go last. I said they would be 4-13. I was a little overzealous with them. They went 3-14, one of the worst teams in the league. I said they have a good defense, but it would not carry them to wins, which is true. But then, let me just say, the defense did not carry them to any wins. In fact, they set that NFL record where they didn't have a single interception all year, which is unbelievable. The first time in recorded NFL history that a team has not had an interception all year. That's absolutely crazy. I said the key to limiting their offense was shutting down Justin Fields, shut down his running ability and make him throw the football, and that would really shut them down offensively. Did he get injured or did they just pull him? I don't even remember anymore because it's not important. But he was not finishing games for them at the end of the season. And then I literally said, and I quote, "Nothing about them is threatening to me." And that turned out to be true. So good job on me there. Then this is probably... So minus the Patriots, I did pretty solid with that division. They definitely overperformed and surprised me. Then we get to the AFC West, which is undoubtedly the division I got the most wrong. I did say they were the most interesting division of the AFC in that there's a lot of question marks with them. So let's get into them. Starting off with the Chiefs, I predicted them to win the division. I think a lot of people predicted them to win the division. I said they would go 13-4. They wound up going 6-11 and completely missing the playoffs, which I don't think a lot of people foresaw. I said Mahomes would have a better year than last year, and that I think they'll have more convincing wins and got better from the previous year. Because I think the year before they had 12 one-score wins that were very fluky, a lot of fluky wins. And I was like, they'll have more definitive, convincing wins. Their roster got better, yada yada. They missed the fucking playoffs. Mahomes got injured, and then their offense completely fell off a cliff after that point. But they were, I think, already eliminated by the time that happened. Or the week that he got hurt was the week that they were eliminated. So that sucks for them. But I don't think many people saw that coming. Then the Broncos. I said they would go 10-7. They ended up going 14-3. I was pretty off with them. I said similar things to what I did with the Patriots, where I said Bo Nix had a good, good freshman year. Is that what they call it? Yeah, I guess so. Rookie season, good rookie season. And that they did a good job building around him. They had those signings in the offseason that were pretty big, kind of risky. See if they pay off or not. It seems like it's paid off. They're 13-4. Their defense is unbelievable. And I said they would make the playoffs, which is true. I just underestimated how good they were. I believe they also... Oh, maybe the Broncos have the number 1 seed, and then the Patriots are the 2nd seed. I can't remember which is which. But, yeah, they won their division, and... did pretty well, so good on them. Good, shout out the Broncos. They are one of the most confusing teams this year for sure because their offense looks like they're asleep half the time, but they keep winning. I don't know. It seems like they inherited a lot of the crazy shit that happened from the Chiefs last year is kind of what the Broncos did this year. Then the Chargers I predicted to go 9-8. They ended up going 11-6. I did predict for them to make the playoffs. I said they're okay, but I will say this again too. I feel the same way about Herbert as I do about Trevor Lawrence, where they look good at times, but overall their consistency is not there. Especially last year with the Chargers, where Herbert looked phenomenal the entire year, and then as soon as he got to the playoffs, he laid an egg. And had 4 interceptions in that game, and they were just out just like that. I said they would make the playoffs barely. I think they snuck in there pretty handily, but still, I don't think they're going to make a deep run. I don't believe in them come crunch time, is what I said, which is still true. Let me salivate a little bit. Let me re-moisten my throat because I am sick, as I said earlier. Then we have the Raiders. I was a little overzealous with the Raiders this year. I said they would go 7-10. They went 3-14. I believe they are the number 1 overall draft pick coming up this year. They were the worst team in the league. They fired Pete Carroll, which I didn't see coming. I thought he would at least get 2 years. I said they were going to be competitive. They were not going to put it all together. I said they will find some way to mess it up in classic Raiders fashion, which lo and behold they did. I still, a lot of people were like, oh my God, Pete Carroll, Geno Smith, it's the reunion. They'll be good. They'll be able to work things out together. Whereas I have never been a big Geno Smith fan. I think he had a couple good years there, but I've never really bought it into him as an elite quarterback. And then I said better luck next year to the Raiders, which turned out to be true. It looks like they got the number 1 overall draft pick. So better luck next year, Raiders, and hopefully you can find a good head coach and a better quarterback. But yeah, so that's the whole AFC. Like I said, the AFC West I got way wrong. But I feel like a lot of people did. Yeah, let's move on to the NFC. So, oh yeah, that looks pretty good, huh? Okay, NFC North. I said, for this division, it's super competitive division. It's the hardest one to predict. And they might have 3 playoff teams in the division again. And I said it was the best division in football this year. Them or the AFC West. And I would say I was right that they were the best division in football. They did not have 3 playoff teams, but every team had a winning record, which... Oh, wait, why is this green? I was way off on this. This should be red. Oh, my God. Why is this green? Oh, my God. Didn't catch my mistake. Whoopsie. Every team had a winning record. Every last one of them, which is crazy. I forget what there was some stat associated with that. It doesn't happen very often, basically. So, getting into it, I predicted the Lions to go 13-4. They ended up going 9-8 and missing the playoffs. That was a big shock. I said they would win the division pretty handily. That people were selling Dan Campbell short, and I did say that their peak might be behind them, but that doesn't mean they won't be good. Which they were on the bubble for quite some time. I definitely think they missed their opportunities and could have. If they played even just 1% better, I feel like they would have been in the playoffs. And it was really up to themselves and how they played to make that happen. And they sort of squandered their opportunity, which sucks. I like the Lions a lot. I like Dan Campbell a lot. Yeah, it sucks. I like them. Hopefully they'll have a bounce back year next year. Then the Packers. I predicted to go 10-7. They went 9-7-1. That damn tie that they had with the Cowboys. I said their defense would be insane. I was not super high on Jordan Love because he's risky with his throws and his two gunslingery. I feel like, he got injured this year quite a bit. He was in and out of games. Malik Willis came in, played really well. And I don't know if Love is starting in the playoffs here or not. I don't know what's going on with that. However, and they've definitely slid ass backwards into the playoffs. So I do not have high hopes for them. I know they had a lot of injuries that are really limiting how far they can go. Maybe they'll be able to shock some people, but I'm not honestly super high on them going into the playoffs. Then the Vikings, I also predicted to go 10-7. They went 9-8, and I said they might make the playoffs. I said I liked KOC, Kevin O'Connell, as the coach, and I thought he will set JJ up to succeed. JJ McAbrams McCarthy, like he did with Darnold, because I think KOC is a pretty smart coach, and he sets up his he's very real about what his players' capabilities are, and will put them in positions to succeed. I think 9 had a real 9 with that fucking meme of him looking all intense and kind of stupid. He looks stupid in that photo. I did say there would be a bit of JJ growing pains because he does not have much experience, which is definitely true. And I said they will get off to a slow start. And I think all those things were true, especially with JJ getting hurt. In the early parts of the season, he came back, still didn't look great some games. But they still wound up with a winning record. They went 9-8. It was a weird year in Minnesota. A lot of people were questioning KOC because he should have just kept Sam Darnold after the year that he had, but like I still understand the thought process of like wanting to develop this guy. I'm not like I haven't closed the book on JJ yet. We'll see. It's going to be a really interesting year for them next year too. Then the Bears were the shocks. I did predict them to go 9-8. They ended up going 11-6 and winning division, which is kind of wild. Good for the Bears. I did say it was questionable how well they would do. I could see them putting some things together, but I did say they would miss the playoffs, and I was wrong with that. Obviously, the big move was Ben Johnson coming over from the Lions. He was their offensive coordinator last year. He is now their head coach. He did pretty good. It was looking a little rough in the beginning there. Like the first 5-6 games, I think it was. They were looking a little questionable, but then they really put it together, and they won their division. Good for them. They play the Packers in the first round, which I could see going either way. They played some very contested games earlier this year. I think they went 1-1. They was like competitive within one score games, like maybe within 3 points or so each game. So that's going to be a really interesting game game between them in the wild card round this weekend. If you hear me smacking, Desi Doodle came down. She's just off screen. She's actually behind the predictions right now. Although I don't think you'd be able to see her if I hit it. But I'm smacking her little booty because she wants some pets and some butt scratches. Okay, moving on to the NFC South. We got the Buccaneers. I predicted them to win the division easily was the word I used. Easily win the division. They did not do that. They missed the playoffs entirely through some crazy evil black magic where they won their last game, but then because the Falcons won their last game, because of the tiebreakers, they ended up missing the playoffs. I said Baker... I said they were operating in that position they wanted to be, where they were underrated coming into the year, so that's, Baker would look good. He did look good for a while. He was getting talked about in the MVP conversation, and maybe that was too bright of a spotlight on him, and then he, shriveled up under the pressure again. He likes to be the underdog. I predicted them to go 10-7. They went 8-9, and I did say Bucky Irving was primed to have a good year, which he was. He was looking really good, and then he got injured for a while, so... I wasn't entirely wrong there, but, injuries suck. What's up, dudes? Do you want to make an appearance? Hey. All right, hold on. Let me hide this briefly. Desi, come here. Come here. Oh, you can see a tail wagging. Here, look. Bloop, there's her tail. Come here. You want to come up here? Come on. Here, put your feet up here. Come here. Okay. Maybe not. Okay. We're just going to keep going then, dudes. All right, back into it. Then I predicted the Falcons to be second in the division. I predicted they would go 7-10. They ended up going 8-9, so pretty damn close. I said Penix was going to struggle in the beginning. They were going to win some close games. They were going to miss the playoffs, but they were trending in the right direction and had a good future with Penix. Get her in the shot or else. I misread that at first, and I thought... it said get her shot or else, and I was like, I don't want to shoot my dog. What do you mean? Hold on, she did kind of turn around, so you might be able to see her little head. Yeah, look, there's her head. She's right there. Doodle. Hi, baby. She's getting her little chest scratched right there. So good. Don't shoot my dog, please. Thank you. Which I feel like some of these things were true. I think there are some questions about Penix's longevity because he definitely got hurt a lot, and they had to put Kirko Chains in there, Mr. Cole's cash, and he looked pretty decent too. They just fired both their head coach and GM, which I think is probably the right move because they definitely could have won way more games than that. They have a pretty good team. Brian said, I'd appreciate you not talking about any man's longevity. That's personal. Especially a Penix's longevity, Brian. That is pretty personal. Okay, good enough. Thank you. Yes, please do not shoot Desi. She's a good girl. But yeah, the Falcons had a better roster than their record showed, and I believe that was mainly due to coaching. Then the Panthers, I said they would also go 7-10. They went 8-9. They ended up winning the division and sneaking into the playoffs, which is absolutely wild. I don't think they're going to go far in the playoffs. My predictions were Young is going to have a good year, and I don't know any of their players on the defense, so that would be their limiting thing, especially after their historically bad year last year. They had some pretty big wins this year. Rico Dowdle had a great year. I don't know if Bryce Young did have a good year. I think it was pretty middling. Yeah, good for them though. They're in the playoffs and they're playing the Rams again. I don't think they're gonna make it past the wild card round. Then we got the Saints rounding out the division. I did predict them to finish last in the division. I said they would go 2-15. They ended up going 6-11. Actually had some pretty good wins in the back half of the year, especially against their division opponents and the Buccaneers, Falcons, and Panthers. I think they did pretty good beating some of them. I think they beat all of them in the back part of the year there, didn't they? I don't know exactly, but I know they beat like 2 of the 3 of them. I said they were probably the worst team in the league, which, nope, that was the Raiders. Should have known. They were going to be another year or two before they recovered from their salary cap issues, but they were definitely making some good moves to get that all sorted out. Honestly, they did better than expected. I think Tyler Shuck, the 46-year-old quarterback, is going to have another couple of good years in him, and he might be the franchise guy for them, at least for another year, for sure. And then longer than that, who knows? And then literally my note for this division was like, do I even really care about any of these teams? I thought they were like the worst division, which I think is true considering they all went 8-9 and one of them got into the playoffs with the way they did. I think they are the worst division, like overall. Okay. Then we get to the NFC West, which I said, okay, I was right in my thinking, but I was wrong with how that thinking actually applied. Okay, I said the division would be a soup again, like last year, where 3 teams were in contention for the number 1 seed until the last week of the season. I didn't mean number 1 seed like. Well, I meant like winning their division as far as number 1 seed was the thing I did. But like it was a soup. They were competing till the end. They were just like, instead of being right around like 9-8 or so, they were like all very good teams. Well, 3 of the 4 of them were very good teams. So they did better than I expected, but they were still a soup competing with each other, if that makes sense. So I predicted the 49ers to go first with an 11-6 record. They ended up going 12-5. They did make the playoffs. I said it would be a bounce-back year after all the injuries from last year. And then I did hilariously say they would not have as many injuries as they did last year. And I think they had just as many as last year and really struggled again, but they were able to win a lot of gritty games, and they get a lot of credit for that. Which I feel like they're still kind of limping into the playoffs, and I don't know how deep they're going to go, although they do have a lot of experience on the roster with going into the playoffs, so that might be able to help them. Then I said the Rams would finish second. I said they would go 9-8. They ended up going 12-5. My big question mark was Matthew Stafford and if he would stay healthy all year. He ended up doing that. I don't think he missed a single game, which is good. He had put up an MVP season. And I said they had good receivers. I was really just worried because especially at the beginning of the year, they were talking about like his back having issues. And I did say they could make a deep playoff run again, which I do think is going to happen. So good for them. Then the team I got way wrong was the Seahawks. I said I was not super high on Sam Darnold, like I mentioned, talking about J.J. McAbrams. I thought it was more KOC getting the most out of Darnold than Darnold being a fully capable quarterback. Obviously, the Seahawks defense has like carried them a lot this year. Darnold looked great in the beginning part of the year, and I do still have my questions about him in the playoffs. I don't know how well he is going to do. Especially in the last couple weeks, he has not looked the best, but we'll have to see. And I think their defense can pull them along to the Super Bowl, honestly. They're that good. And then the Cardinals, I did have them last. I did say they would be last in the division, but when rewatching the video, I actually forgot to say what I thought their record would be. So it would at least be below 6-11, but I never actually said, so I'm not like counting it for as far as the prediction goes. I think it would be yellow if I wanted to apply the plus or minus two wins thing, because they would be at least 5-14, going beneath the Seahawks. Because I didn't think they were going to win 6 games, that's for damn sure. And they ended up going 3-14, also one of the worst teams in the league. I said that they never get on the right track. They always mess it up. But like they have. I said they had the highest variant, one of the highest variances of how well they can do of any NFL team. Like it was finally the year they all got clicking because they have like the players have the raw potential to do really well. Like Kyler Murray can drop some dimes from time to time. They have Marvin Harrison Jr. Oh, there was Desi again. You probably just saw her behind. Yeah, look, there she is. She's right over my shoulder, right here. But they have Marvin Harrison Jr., who has not been activated or utilized at all really this year. They have I forget who that rookie is, but he had a great year this year, just sort of out of nowhere. So like I feel like they have potential, and it was mainly down to the coaching staff, and their dude got fired again. Murray ended up getting benched. I still don't think he's the guy. I said he's not the guy at the beginning of the year, and that they wouldn't beat any of the tougher teams, and that turned out to be true. They went 3-14. But like I thought, maybe if like some of the highs that Kyler Murray has experienced before, if he could just like lock into that and like play that well consistently, like he would be awesome. But that is not going to happen. He is not capable of that. And then moving on. I forgot to switch this actually. See how I did east-west up here, and then I did west-east down here. Whoops, forgot to switch those around. Whatever. I also did that in the video back then too, I noticed, but I still forgot to switch it. Finishing off with the NFC East, I said the Eagles would go 13-4. They ended up going 11-6. I said that they were still one of the best teams in the league, top 5, maybe even top 3. And then I think when I did actually do my power ranking every single teams, I put them at number 1. So that was my high expectations for them going into this year, because like they pretty much stayed the same. But Barkley had a down year. I did say this too. I said they were going to lose 3 games in the middle of the season inexplicably, and fans will call for Sirianni to get fired. I don't know if I spelled Sirianni right there, but whatever. And that happened. This happens every fucking year with them, where there's some sort of drama. A.J. Brown not getting the ball enough, and when he does, they still lose. And Saquon Barkley didn't play well, and is Jalen Hurts actually a top-tier quarterback? But they still fucking went 11-6 and won their division. So, like, who knows? They're such a weird team. I still think they are poised for sure to get into a deep playoff run. Like, I don't know if they're just going to flip the switch and just be legit again. I don't know. The Eagles are one of the weirdest teams I've ever seen. They win games. Some like, how many times this year have they scored like 0 points in the second half of the game but still won? It is bizarre. It is so bizarre. I don't know what to make of them, but they won their division, are in the playoffs, and are 11-6. I don't get it. Then the Commanders. I predicted to be second in the division and go 9-8. They ended up going 5-12. I said they might make the playoffs again, and I said Daniels would take a step back from his rookie season, but they would still do pretty well. I didn't know he was good. He was like Lamar Jackson, has glass bones and paper skin, where he missed a lot of games. So that kind of sucks, because I think he is a really good player. He just wasn't on the field much. And then that really hurt their chances. And I don't feel like they had a lot of offensive weapons outside of that anyway. That was Desi getting all curled up in her bed. Rough year to be a Commanders fan? Yeah. Like, they had such high expectations. They just fired their offensive coordinator. It sucks. Like, what's his name? Cliff Kingsbury? Is that it? It sucks because like they were such a unexpected team last year that it was like, oh yeah, let's see how good the Commanders are going to be this year, and then they just kind of were a wet fart, unfortunately. Then next up is the Giants. I said they would be third in the division. They would go 7-10. They ended up going 4-13. I said they were on the right path. Like, I felt like they made some good moves in the offseason. Maybe not getting both Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston. I did say both the coach and the GM were on the hot seat, and they might get fired, which I believe both did. Maybe the GM didn't. I know for sure Dable, the coach, got fired. And I did say they would have a couple surprising wins over some people, which did happen as well. They beat the Eagles on that Thursday night game, which was like a huge win for them. But again, the Eagles are super weird, so I don't even know if that is a huge win or an unexpected win at this point. But whatever. Jackson Dart looked pretty good when he wasn't concussed. If he can just stop lowering his shoulder and actually play smart. And like Cam Scatterbo too, that dude was a fucking... He was a bulldog. That dude is like a bull in a china shop. That dude maybe has like 6 brain cells, and 5 of them are focused on football, and the last one is just like breathing, basically. He breathes and plays football. But it was entertaining watching those two like drop the boom on people, but like they both got fucking hurt for playing like that. And if they can just stay healthy, like I think that would be a great combination into the next year. And we'll see if a new coach can really up that ante. Go Birds, more like Jackson Fart. Damn right, brother. More like Jackson darting straight to the medical tent because he's got another concussion. Am I right? And then, last but not least, we have the Cowgirls. I said they were going to go last in the division. They ended up going second in the division. I said they'd go 7-10. They went 9-7-1, which... You know, I was actually pretty close on the record. I said they're a mess, and there was going to be Pickens drama, and their defense was not going to do them any favors, which turned out to be true. The defense was the reason that they ended up missing the playoffs, I would say, because they did not do well. Their offense was like wheeling and dealing for a couple weeks there with George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb and Dak playing respectable. But... yeah, just another underwhelming season for the Cowboys. Go figure that. So yeah, those were my predictions. I think I did pretty good, honestly. I think my biggest misses for sure were the Seahawks, the Lions, the Patriots, and then the Chiefs and Ravens. Like, I overestimated the Ravens, the Chiefs, and the Lions. And then then I underestimated the Jags for sure, the Patriots for sure, and the Seahawks for sure. So, like, 3 overestimates, 3 underestimates. So, like, I think that balanced out, honestly, pretty good. What division did I do the best at? Probably the NFC South, the NFC North, and the AFC North. Were like the ones where I was pretty dead on with what happened there. Yeah, that's my predictions. Let's quickly look here. Let me pull off the bracket. NFL playoff bracket. We're gonna just pull this over here real quick. Okay. If I put this here, hopefully that does it. Does that look good? Yeah, it looks pretty good. Let me just do this real quick. We'll just tighten that up. Perfect. Get this Best Buy ad out of here. You know what? We're going to go like this. And then we're going to make this a little bit bigger. How about that? Oh, baby. Now we're talking. Okay. Cool. Let me make sure I'm framed properly. More like Jackson. Oh, you're so right. More like Jackson, no heart. Yeah, more like Jackson, no... More like Jackson, start playing a little smarter. You're going to spend all your time concussed. How about that? Okay. So here's the current playoff schedule, I guess. This is... Oh, is it only the 1 seed that gets a bye? I guess I never really realized that. That's crazy. Anyway. This is the teams. 14 teams made it. Here they all are. The Broncos have a bye. The Seahawks have a bye. And they're the number 1 seeds. Good for them. So, let's get into this. First matchup. Steelers and Texans. Honestly, call me crazy. I think the Steelers have a chance here. I think the Steelers, despite having a worse record, have a really solid chance of beating the Texans. It's going to be a defensive slug. The Texans' defense is one of the best in the league. I think they were ranked number 1 overall or something. Or no, that might have been the Seahawks, actually. But like they're a top 5 defense at the very least. And the Steelers most certainly are not. But the Steelers are playing at home. Weird shit happens with the Steelers. I have not been dazzled with the Texans' offense very much at all this year. So I'm actually going to pick the Steelers to win a playoff game. I know, crazy opinion there. Wild, I don't know for sure, but that's my heart is there. I guess wrong a lot this year on Steelers games. I think I missed like almost every single week game prediction week to week with them, but I think they have a shot here. I really hope so because I am a Steelers fan. Then Jags Bills. Here's my hot take. I think the Bills are going to be a first-round exit this year. Here's the thing. There's no Mahomes. There's no Burrow. There's no... who's the other one? That's all. Oh, no, Lamar Jackson. None of those 3, which always give the Bills a hard time in the playoffs, none of them are in there. So they're like, oh, this is the year for the Bills. They're going to do it. I don't think they're going to do it. That's my crazy take. I think they're going to get bounced by the Jags in the first round. And here's why, okay? They rely so much on Josh Allen to play hero ball. And time again, it has not worked out for them in the playoffs. And I don't think this year is any different. I don't think they have the offensive weapons around him for them to make a deep playoff run, let alone win the Super Bowl. James Cook had a phenomenal year, which took some of the pressure off of Josh Allen, but when it relied on him to be the person to make the throws and they took James Cook out of it and put a lot of pressure on Allen, he did not look good this year, and I don't think that is a good sign for a deep playoff run. So I think they're going to get bounced by the Jags. Okay? That's my prediction. Then Patriots-Chargers for the AFC is the last game. I talked about how the Patriots had an easy schedule this year. However, like I said, I don't think the Chargers are going to go far. I don't have faith in them very much. They are the 7th seed, so they're going into New England to win. I think the Patriots are put well enough together, have like a very good flow, like how they play the games is very controlled, very measured, and I think they're just going to be able to win. I don't know if it's going to be as tight as people think it is. Like, I could see the Patriots winning by, like, 10 points or so. I just don't think the Chargers are going to do it. So that means the second week is going to be Broncos, Steelers, and then Jags, Patriots. So 1, 2, 3, 4 as far as the seeding goes. Now, I'm not going to predict any further than that at this point. Maybe I can make another prediction next week. But because I want to see how the teams play, see how injuries shake out, that sort of thing. Now, moving to the NFC, and maybe I will make some bold long-term predictions, but let's at least cover the NFC side first. So, moving to the NFC, Seahawks got the bye. First round, Rams-Panthers, or Panthers-Rams. They're playing in Carolina, which is good. Good for the Panthers. They get a home playoff game, which is wild. And they did beat the Rams already once this year. I'll be honest, I don't think that's going to happen again. I think the Rams are really clicking offensively, and I think that's going to continue. If their defense can get it together, then I think they will do well. Keep predicting, Coward. I have bets to make. I'll get there. I will tell you some bets that I have made as well. But let me just go for through the first round of games. So the Rams are really cooking on offense. I think they're getting Devontae Adams back as well. And the Panthers went 8-9. They did have some really big wins, like over the Rams earlier in the season. But the fact that they squeaked into the playoffs like they did, I don't think is a good sign. And I don't think they make it out of the wild card round. Simple as that. Eagles 49ers, I don't know. I straight up do not know what's going to happen with this game. The 49ers are like still dinged up too. The Eagles are fucking weird. I am gonna like Brock Purdy played super well, except minus against the Seahawks, but the Seahawks defense is amazing. The Eagles defense is pretty solid and has kept them in a lot of games, but I don't think it's Seahawks level. The 49ers offense was like cooking before that, but their defense is terrible and has been the reason why they've been in so many crazy games. But the Eagles offense is like so inconsistent. This game is like a coin flip, straight up. I don't freaking know. I don't even know what Philly is favored minus 5.5. Is that what that means? The up in the right corner there. I don't know. I think they are going into Philadelphia to play this game, so it's going to be a hostile environment. Eagles fans are nuts, but like I could see the Eagles losing this as well, and there being a goddamn riot in the town. They're going to charge the field and guillotine Nick Sirianni and put his head on a spike if that happens. But I could see it happening because Eagles fans are fucking wild. Philadelphia is not the city of brotherly love when it comes to sports. Those people are straight up assholes. Speaking as a Pittsburgh fan, but I don't know fuck it. Let's go with the 49ers. The Eagles have been getting too lucky, and I think they're gonna get a smack to the mouth and be like, "Oh shit, we forgot this is the playoffs now. We can't just be taking it easy." And they're gonna get bounced before they know what hits them. So let's go 49ers there. And then Bears-Packers. This is another interesting one. I talked about this in my predictions as well. Both of these games that they played earlier this year were like within one score, very close games. I could see it going either way here. I think I'm going to go with the Bears right now just because the Packers are very dinged up and have kind of just like fallen ass backwards into the They've fallen ass backwards into the playoffs, and I don't think they're going to be able to course correct and really like get things back on the right track in time to beat the Bears. Although I don't know how far the Bears are going to go either, because they are like the shocking team of the year. I think they did have some like really weird losses here towards the end of the season, so I could see this going either way. Either I think I'm going to go with the Bears. Again, right now, I don't know what the quarterback situation is like for the Packers. I think Jordan Love might be playing. I don't actually know. But Malik Willis is for sure hurt, I believe. And I forget, they got rid of Clayton Tune. They cut him, and I forget who they just brought in and signed onto the practice squad just in case. But it was like a bigger name than fucking Clayton Tune. No offense, Clayton. You did play that one game, and the first pass you threw when Malik Willis got hurt was a tipped interception, which was not your fault. Sorry, pal. Them's the break sometimes. But yeah, I think I'm just going to go with the Bears. I think they got a little bit of that Cinderella feeling where it's like, yeah, holy crap, the Bears, they're going to do it. They're going to go far. I think they're going to get one win, and then like they're going to lose all their steam and then probably lose in the next round. So that means the second week is going to be Seahawks, Rams, 49ers, Bears. So that's what, 1-5-6-2? Not bad. Okay, but fuck you. Hey, listen, the Eagles are a weird team, and I think their luck's going to run out. Clayton. Gorilla. Then, what else we got? 10K on the Bears. The Bears, turn your fucking mic off. I am not placing any money on the... Well, I might place some monies on the Bears. Brian, 2,000 points to the food eating challenge. Thank you. Brian Urlacher. Yes, he was a bear. Yes. Okay, I'm logging into my DraftKings right now. Ooh, Brian, contributing more to the Stream Week challenge. Thank you. Okay, I did place 2 bets the other day. I will read them to you right now. The first one was a Super Bowl winner. And do you know who I picked to win the Super Bowl? None other. Well, they are the favorites to win the Super Bowl right now, I believe. I picked the Seattle Seahawks. Okay, I saw some stat where I think their defense finished number 1 in both rushing and passing defense, like across the league. And like 4 out of the last 5 times that has happened, that team has gone on to win the Super Bowl. I think that, including the time before. Okay, so it happened in 2023 with the Ravens. They did not win the Super Bowl, but the time before that, it happened with the Seahawks, and they did win the Super Bowl. So I think that that's going to happen, basically. Even though I don't really believe in Sam Darnold, I think that defense is good enough to hold other teams' offenses to like 0 points and help them win the playoff. And I think it'd be really cool, honestly, if Sam Darnold does win a Super Bowl, even if like he doesn't really do much to help them get there. I mean, shit, we saw Tom Brady do the exact same thing for like 25 fucking years. So that was my pick. I put $5 on them to win the Super Bowl. If I win, I get $21.50. The odds are plus 330 there, so not bad. Then the other bet I placed was, it was a $5 wager. This was actually a player prop bet. Let's see. It was Puka Nacua, Christian Watson, and Jacoby Myers to combine for 250 plus receiving yards. I think that's $5 in for a plus 250. So if I wagered $5, I get $17.50. I know, big spender over here. That one seemed like a fucking done deal to me. Puka Nacua and Jacoby Myers have both been having great years. I don't know much about Christian Watson's stats, honestly, but like 250 across 3 players, that's like 80 yards a piece, especially with the type of games that Puka Nacua has been having. Like, that seemed like a done deal to me. So I guess we'll see. I will probably finish with like 249 receiving yards among the 3 of them, and then I'll get to say the NFL is rigged. So that was that. And then I will... I have $5 more in my account right now, so I will do a parlay betting on every single winner that I just said. So let's do that. Let's go home. Let's go to NFL. Let's go to game lines. Yeah, so we said the Rams would win. We would let me add more to this before we get too crazy. We said the Bears would win. We said the Jags would win. We said the 49ers would win. We said the Patriots would win, and we said the Steelers would win. So if I put $5 on that, what is that? That's a 6-pick parlay. If I put $5 on that, my total payout is $244.32. It's plus 47.86. Fuck it. Let's do it. Whatever. What's $5? So there you go. There's all your games. Week 1 games, I put $5 on it. There you go. I'm trying to log into my FanDuel account, but my work internet is hot garbo. It's booty butt cheeks, would you say? Not NFL, but I'm going to put a $5 bet on Miami winning tonight. Is that the national championship? Is that tonight? I have said time and time again that I don't give a fuck about what's it called? College football. It's dumb, and I hate the nil and all that. Real quick, one last thing. Let's look at how Jaws and I are doing as far as our NFL predictions go. So we have not predicted this upcoming week. Here, we'll go like this. So let me just bounce that out of the screen. We'll make this a little bit bigger. Here we go. Oh, yep, we'll go like right about there. How's that? Okay. So, after week 18, here's how well we did. Jaws is up by about 2% on me. She's got an overall win percentage of 59.7%, minus 57.9%, so almost 2% on me. She went 160 and 108 this year, picking games. I went 150 and 109. The reason why she picked more games than me was a while back, one of the weeks I was traveling and she picked games without me, and by the time I was at a position to pick games, half of them were already over. So I just said, fuck it, I'm not picking that week. So yeah, that's what happened. Now, compared to last year, okay, at the end of the regular season, we were like way better. We were rocking a 65%, 66%, and we're like within 1% of each other. This year was unfucking believable. It was so hard to predict. So yeah, this year was so hard. So our averages overall after the regular season is way lower. I don't know statistically if I can catch up to Jaws at this point, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try our darndest. I didn't really fill in my predictions that I just said over to the right for the next week, but I guess I should do that. Yeah, so that's it. That's NFL talk. We just talked for an hour about my predictions, like nonstop. Hopefully that was good. I plan on making this into a YouTube video and posting that ASAP as well. Semifinal. I think the other game is tomorrow night. I don't even know who's in the semifinal or final or anything on either side of the college sports bracket, and it sucks. Like my boss is, well, both of my bosses are like more college sports fans, and they always ask me about Virginia Tech and like what I think is going to happen. I was like, probably more disappointment because honestly, I don't pay attention that much, but like, I just don't care about college sports. It's dumb. It's like I get that it's the unpredictability nature of it, but like as far as the technical skill of the players go, it's like way less than pros. Obviously, like there's always that debate on if the best college team could beat the worst professional team, and it's like no chance, no fucking chance. Not even a little bit. All I know is Bama and Ohio State got the boot by losing bad. Ooh, get them out of there. I like college basketball. I see. I just was never a big enough basketball fan in the first place to like get into college basketball. I do think it is more entertaining. And it's the exact opposite with me for basketball, where I like college basketball way more than professional basketball. And I don't know. Well, I think the reason why is, I think with basketball, like the star players, like the best of the best, are like borderline unstoppable. You know what I mean? Where like they're putting up 40 points a game, like clockwork, like no chance. Even in the playoffs where it's like, what's going on? In college, it feels like more of a level playing field where those star players haven't reached that like peak potential yet, and like they're not putting up crazy stat lines like that every single game. I mean, some of them are, but like overall, with the talent level, it feels like a much more level playing field. Whereas like, you know. For the NBA, like the years when the Golden State Warriors were absolutely loaded, it's like it was a foregone conclusion that they were making the finals, because there's like nothing you can do to stop that. You know what I mean? I think that has balanced out a little bit more in recent years with like that, with how spread out a lot of the peak players are. However, I don't keep up with the NBA enough to really know that. That's just what it seems like based off my like kind of arm's distance evaluation of it. But yeah, I think that's why it's the opposite. Whereas, and like in college football, for instance, it is that sort of different thing too, where like the peak college football teams like run the fucking show. Like, for instance, when Nick Saban still coached Alabama, it was a foregone conclusion that they made the fucking finals every year and won the national championship. Whereas in the NFL, I feel like it is more of a level playing field as well. Any given Sunday, you know, that whole sort of thing where any team can beat anybody. So it's kind of interesting how that transfers sport to sport. And maybe it's because, like, the individual impact of players in the NBA is higher than individual players in the NFL, and then vice versa for college level. You're a hater. White boys can't hate past 3 p.m. I'll do whatever I want. A white boy in motion stays in motion. For show. Unless you're LeBron James and going pro straight out of high school. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, but he's a freak of nature. Like, he's still playing 20 years later. You know what I mean? He's like, because my jumping off point is fucking hockey. He's the Sidney Crosby of hockey. You know what I mean? Where they're 20 years into their career and they're still unfucking believably good. Like, their longevity, speaking of another man's longevity again, sorry, Brian, their longevity is unreal. Like, literally, like, one of a kind, one of one. I will say that the new college football playoff format has made it vastly better. I think the college football system is better for sure. I don't like the transfer portal at all. And nil money, I think with the NIL deal and being able to get paid now, I think that's ultimately better for the athletes, obviously, because they were definitely getting exploited before with that sort of thing. But I think it's going to lead to some problems here in the next 4 to 5 years, especially with NFL quarterbacks, where rookie contract deals in the NFL are going to make less money than they would with nil money, and they're going to elect to stay in in college instead of going to the pros. And I think that's going to lead to a weird snowball effect. Because, my jumping off point here is, look at the New York Jets. That team is a fucking dumpster fire, right? They suck every fucking year. And, they're going to get the number 2 overall draft pick, and they're probably going to draft the quarterback. But, if you're a quarterback, why would you want to go to that dumpster fire of an organization when you can stick around in college for another year or two and make $6 million a year, you know? And probably play better and not kneecap yourself when you join the NFL. Because, if we've seen shit like that happen with, Sam Darnold, for instance, who played for the Jets. I think, was he drafted by the Jets? But, they're such a shitty organization that his abilities looked shitty there for years, and he didn't really get a chance until this year, or I guess last year with the Vikings, where he was able to prove himself. You know what I mean? It's I think between the nil money and how shitty some of these organizations are and how much they can impact a player's future by how bad they play at said NFL organizations, we're going to see a lot of quarterbacks choosing to stay in college, and I think that's going to turn into a big issue in about 3 or 4 more years, unless they put some sort of guide rails on the nil stuff. Yeah, that dude is a spectacle. Who, LeBron or Sidney Crosby? The answer is both. I hate the transfer portal, but they're making that better this year too. But yeah, I agree about the nil stuff. Some of these kids will make more in college than I will in my life. Yeah, and I don't know if we ever talked about this when we were in college, Brian, but I absolutely hated what's it called? Sports scholarships, I guess, for getting into sports. I mean, I get that it is good to reward people for their hard work in those things, but my point always was that universities are for higher learning and education, and yes, sure, you can learn more about your sport and develop your skills at it, but as far as humanity and the wider society, I don't think you should that's not the focus. But obviously everybody knows this, that sports is the fucking moneymaker. It's your entertainment. It's flashing lights, you make a shit ton of money, yada yada, so you want to get the students in there so you can get a cut of that money, with the NCAA and all that sort of shit. It's on TV, everybody loves sports, that sort of stuff. So obviously you want to give students some money to get them in there. So in my mind, the nil is good for that, because now you can take that money that they would make on sports, instead of using it for scholarships, now they can just make NIL money, which I believe, I don't know exactly how it works, but I believe the NIL is separate, because didn't they separate the NCAA and their teams from the actual academic universities a lot? I think that's how it works. That should be how it works. So then more students who aren't, athletically inclined to that degree can still get some sort of help with college, especially with the skyrocketing prices. But I don't know. It's a very complicated thing. I don't know. The New York egg suckers. Yes, they do suck eggs. Mahomes is out for the season, isn't he? What's the Chiefs' record right now? The Chiefs ended the season, the regular season. They missed the playoffs. They went 6-11. And Mahomes is out. I think they're projecting even through most of next year already, too, because he tore his ACL. So they're not even in the playoffs. They're done. Literally, they lost to the Raiders, which is the worst team in the league. There should be university gaming scholarships. Maybe. That's an interesting one. I've never really thought about that before. Also, Dylan, welcome. First time chat. Welcome. Like, esports is definitely an emerging thing, but a lot of them struggle financially and are literally being propped up by actual profitable companies. Like, I don't think esports themselves is profitable yet. It might become profitable given enough time, and I think that would help with development from universities. However, if it does dip into that same sort of scholarship pool as academic scholarships, I don't think that's a great thing, honestly. And like, esports is one of those weird things too, where it's like, I feel like I don't know. It's hard for me to like I don't think it's as easily accessible as sports, I guess, because there are complexities within each game that is an esport, where, like, with most regular sports, the objective is pretty fucking straightforward. You know what I mean? Basketball. Shoot the ball in the hoop more than they shoot the ball in their hoop. Same with hockey, score more goals than they do. Football is, we want to get from here to there. Whereas video games, esports, are so much more complicated. And I think that's really alienating to a general audience and makes it much harder to get into. So I don't know how, like, I really like esports. Like, I love Super Smash Brothers. Ultimate. I got into it for Ultimate, like the competitive scene, watching a lot of that stuff, and I love it. It's great. And I feel like that one's a very low barrier of entry too. Just kick the shit out of this guy, It's like, you just outplay this dude one-on-one, which is cool. But I feel like, obviously League of Legends is fucking huge as an esport. Counter-Strike is huge as an esport. But again, for like huge sections of the population, like, I didn't even talk about soccer, where it's fucking billions of people love soccer. For huge sections of the population, esports is still not even considered, So I do think that some university scholarships could be good. But I feel like that is, and maybe this is a part of it too that I'm just now considering, but it's hard to tell who would be good at an esport. You know what I mean? Like, basketball players, hey, it's the fucking giant dude. You know what I mean? Or like football players, like, that dude can run through a fucking brick wall. Like, that guy's going to be good at football. You know what I mean? Whereas, like, what can you do to really identify who the best esports players will be, especially with the diversity of games that are in esports? I don't know. That was a very long-winded answer to your chat, Dylan. And I've never really thought about this before. This is just off the dome, just me kind of speaking out loud and kind of reasoning through it. Who's your Smash Bros. Character for Ultimate? I liked I had three mains. And I'll be honest, I was really good at Smash 4. Really, really good at Smash 4. I've never joined a competition, because that's a whole different level. But, like, playing with friends, I was very good. Brian can attest to that. But for Smash Ultimate, I'm way worse at that. But I liked playing Incineroar, I liked playing Lucas, and I liked playing Banjo-Kazooie. Oh, yeah. Speaking of Smash 4, there was we would have house parties from time to time, and there would be a challenge that I would do where when I was sauced up, getting a little drunk, I would challenge people to 1v1s on Smash 4, and I would be I would ask people I would challenge them to a 1v1 Final Destination, 3 stocks, no items, obviously. I know that's not the competitive rule set. We'd mix in a battlefield here or there. But I would let them choose my character, and if I lost, I would shotgun a beer, and if they lost, nothing happened. And I didn't choose their character. They could choose whoever they wanted. And I probably played hundreds of games. Well, for Smash 4's entire life, I played thousands of games of Smash 4. I've probably played a couple thousand of Smash Ultimate, but I'm not as good. Because it's a little faster, which is good, because it's like boom, 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 boom. Smash 4 was so slow, but it gave me time to like process more, because I'm fucking unk now, whatever. But that whole challenge that I did, I only lost one time. And the reason why I lost, a lot of people would take me up and they'd be like, well, where's the fun in that? If you beat us, then like we don't do anything. And I was like, yes, exactly. Like I want to take all the risk here. Like come on. Like there's no risk for you, so like just fucking do it. And the reason I lost was there was a guy who came over. He was one of our roommate Finn's frat brothers, and he played me probably like 4 or 5 dozen times. He would watch me play. He probably watched me play a couple hundred times, and like I beat him every time except for the very last time that we did it. And that's because he took the time to figure out which characters I sucked at, and then for that he took some time, like took a couple attempts to do it, like probably a dozen or so attempts to figure out like what my 3 worst characters were, and I still beat him a couple times doing that. And then he finally just like one time was able to get it done, and I shotgunned the beer. I did it. I'm a man of my word. Who's your favorite character that I know of? Hold on, let me look at the Smash Ultimate roster. You've never heard of Banjo-Kazooie? Really? Let me look at the Smash Ultimate roster. Incineroar is a Pokemon. Here, I'll pull this back up. Oh boy. Oh boy. You like Min Min? You ever hear of Min Min? Just kidding, of course. You've never heard of Banjo-Kazooie though, for real? Looking through these characters, who else did I like playing? I guess I liked Pokemon Trainer. I was never good at Smash, but boy, I loved watching Josh and Finn fuck people up. Oh yeah, Finn and I were the best. We would absolutely dick on people. You've never heard of Lucas either, really? We are unks now. No, I've never played this game. You've never played Smash Bros? Wow, that's unbelievable. We live such different lives, Step. It's crazy. We don't know who Jojo Siwa is. Kirby. I do like playing Kirby. I do fucks with Kirby pretty heavy. I like Mewtwo. You ever hear of Mewtwo? Who's Jojo Siwa? I am. Dude, Banjo-Kazooie is one of my all-time favorite games. Oh my god, it is. It's an all-time classic. We're shotgunning IPAs when you come to Philly. That's fine. I'll do that. As long as it's a hazy IPA, I could do that. Who's Jojo Siwa? I am. Yes, Brian. She isn't going by Jojo anymore. Read the news. What the fuck? Wait, I thought this was a Mario game. Why are you naming Pokemon? I know Mewtwo. Dude, Super Smash Brothers is a platform fighter game that combines people from different Nintendo IPs, intellectual properties, games, whatever, what have yous, and makes them fight each other. That's literally what it is. There's Donkey Kong, I mean, that is a Mario game, obviously. Well, I guess it's separate now. DK is kind of his own thing. Like Link is in there, Samus is in there, Pikachu, Kirby, all of them. This isn't the Rainbow Road game. That's Mario Kart, dude. It's a smash up of a bunch of games, dog. Yes, it's Super Smash Brothers. You beat the shit out of each other. You've literally this is mind blowing to me. That like, this is what Smash Ultimate I think is like the best selling game of all time. What's the highest selling game of all time? Minecraft is, my bad. Then Grand Theft Auto 5. So, okay, maybe not. It might be the best-selling Switch game. It's up there, all right? It's up there for sure. Red Dead 2, Mario Kart 8, Super Mario Brothers. Oh, it's not up. It's not very high up there. Super Smash Brothers Ultimate is 23rd all time. Who is this guy? I always thought we were talking about Mario Kart. Brother. No. Steph just rage baiting? No, I've never played this game for sure. I swear to God I'm not. No, he is not. I know for sure he is not. Brian, you always rage bait, okay? I don't fucking believe you when you say shit like this. Like, I know you know who JoJo Siwa is. That is a many-layer joke. I know you didn't know who JoJo Siwa was, but I just like committing to that bit. But Steph for sure does not know this. It's got to be rough up there. Hold on. So... this is unbelievable to me. It's got to be up there. Yeah, it's 23rd all time, which is still pretty good. PUBG is 6th, which is crazy to me. I've never rage baited, not once, not never. Oh fuck, send pussy pics. I only rage bait Ryan. Oh, that was to the Step I'm getting a Maine Coon thing. Okay, Step Smash Bros is awesome, dude. It is so fun. Literally, hold on. Let me just share this screen, the window capture, of the all the people you can play as. Where is it? This it? No. Hold on. There it is. Boom. Done. Okay. Look at this. This is who you can fucking play as, brother. All these characters. You got Mario, DK, Link, Samus, Dark Samus, Yoshi, Kirby. Literally, Smash Ultimate has combined every single roster from every game before. You've heard of Wario, I'm sure. Number 30. Falco and Star Fox. Where's Star Fox, that cheeky motherfucker? Right up here. Captain Falcon. Falcon Punch. You've never heard Falcon Punch before? Are you fucking kidding me? Do we live in separate universes? What do you mean? You know Ganondorf? You know Snake from Metal Gear Solid? You know Olimar from the Pikmin games? You know Pac-Man? You ever heard of motherfucking Pac-Man? You ever heard of motherfucking Sonic? That's shocking about PUBG. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Stream some Smash Bros sometime. I'll watch. When the new game comes out, I will play it. Smash Ultimate's that cart's a little bit behind me now at this point. You've never heard of any of these people. You ever hear of Little Mac from the classic game Punch-Out? I know Snake, I know Pac-Man, I know Sonic. Yeah, like, literally, they got people from all these crazy-ass games. Have you ever heard of Street Fighter, the fighting game before? They got Ryu and Ken. You ever heard of Duck Hunt, the old game for the arcade where you literally shoot ducks out of the sky and then the dog go gets it? Guess what? That's in here. What else we got? What other classic games? You ever hear of Wii Fit Trainer from the classic game Wii Fit? And then here, we got, this is all the DLC characters too. Let me know if you've heard of any of them. Sephiroth? You never heard of Sephiroth? You never heard of Minecraft Steve? He's in it. You've never heard of Banjo-Kazooie? Kazuya? Who's he from? What? Oh god, what's he from? It's not Street Fighter. It's another fighting game. I can't remember right now. Tekken? He's from Tekken, I think. You don't know Sora? Kingdom Hearts Sora? This is unbelievable to me. We live such different lives. I was supposed to transition into fucking Arc Raiders 30 minutes ago, and I've been ranting about all sorts of shit now. Unbelievable, Step. Have you heard of Ganondorf, at least? He's from The Legend of Zelda. Have you heard of Ganondorf? No. You don't know Wario? You didn't know Wario. Classic rival to Mario. Kingdom Hearts is also one of my all-time favorites. I just liked it because it was crazy anime bullshit mixed with Disney stuff. And then fucking Kingdom Hearts 2 jumped the shark. Okay, so here's who I liked playing. I like playing Lucas right here, number 37, left-hand side. Can you see my cursor? I don't think you can. Lucas, he's from Earthbound. Incineroar, number 69. Oh, you can't see that. Nice. Right there, number 69. He's a Pokemon. He kicked ass. Lucas looks like a dweeb. Yeah, he's kind of bullshit sometimes, but I like him. And then, who else did I say? Oh, Banjo-Kazooie. The classic Banjo and Kazooie. Who honestly kind of sucked, too, like, to fight against. Wow. I can't believe this. Steph, I would love to play Smash Bros. With you and just hit you with some of the cheesiest bullshit you've ever seen. You would crush me? Yeah. Yeah, for, like, no doubt. There were actually, Step, when I was in college, there were a couple times where there would be people who sucked at the game, and I would let them do 2v1s against me, and I would still beat them. Yeah. Kingdom Hearts, hold on, where are we? I just re-downloaded Kingdom Hearts 3 because I never finished, and boy, it's so good. Yeah, I never finished it either. I think I got to the... Oh, Jesus Christ! Dylan, thank you for the follow. You scared the fuck out of me. That was so loud in my ears. But thank you, pal. I appreciate that. I got to... Where did I get to? It was the, what's it, fucking... Pirates of the Caribbean. I got the Pirates of the Caribbean. That world. And then there was that big bullshit fight up in the sky, like right off the bat it took me forever to beat, and then I stopped playing after that. But I would like to play that. That's cool. Lucas is OP. Yeah. I'll play Smash with you if you do Jiu-Jitsu against me. That's fine. Live stream it. Just 2 back-to-back ass whoopings. Step, I will say... Okay, Step, you've probably gotten way better at jiu-jitsu now, but whenever we did jiu-jitsu back in the day, you said, and I will never forget your exact words because it made me proud because I don't fucking know what I'm doing and I'm out of shape, but you said, and I quote, that I am a hard man to pin. I may not win, but I'm not losing, all right? I'm not getting pinned. Except for the occasional time that I did get pinned. However, it was hard to pin me. I'm on the final battles of Kingdom Hearts 3, so I'm almost done. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Where was the Frozen World? I think I had just beaten the Frozen World. If one man can hold you down... What? Where are you going with that? Okay, let's get into some Arc Raiders. There's new trials. I'm going to change the title a little bit here. Hella Stella Keys. Arc Raiders. Arc Raiders. Let me change my tags. Arc Raiders. Extraction. Shooter. Loot. Update. Cold Snap. Yeah, that's good. And well, let's do trials. Trials as well. Boom. Done. Okay, cool. 2 can what me? Oh my god, Step. Fucking A. I think I would fight a little harder if you were trying to do that to me. In fact, I know I would fight harder and I would not fight fair. Hella Stella Keys Arc Raiders. change the game to Arc. Upload thumbnail. Where are my thumbnails at? Bingo, bango, bongo. Save. I'm just clicking a couple buttons over here, you know, as Step says. Step, I'll let you fight me in jiu-jitsu if I get to kiss you on the mouth during. Oh, I love that. Woo! It's like he's trying to pin you down and you're just like, Oh, that's great. All right, I just finished my last meeting of the day. I'm going home. You were in a meeting while you were chatting on the stream, Brian? Doesn't seem very responsible of you. Should I report you to your boss? Let's go to main setup. There we go. Hayes is calling Seattle versus Denver Super Bowl. I'm calling Seattle versus... Oh, God. Hold on. I don't know if I got that far. Let me look at the bracket again. NFL bracket. NFL bracket. Josh and Brian can get the same deal, but it has to be 2 versus 1. Nice. NFL playoff bracket. Let's look at this again. Who on the AFC do I want? Oh damn. I guess Denver. Yeah, I could see. I'm with Hayes, honestly. I could see Hayes. I'm with Hayes on that. Denver, Seattle. I like that too. Lock it in. Oh shit. Come on, turn on controller. All right, cool. Hell yeah. There's only 4 days left in the flickering flames. Okay, let's see what... Oop, nope. We're done with that. Oh, God. It's been a couple days. Projects. Okay, let's see what we need here. We need humidifiers and leaper pulse units. I was also in a meeting. What are you guys doing? Man. Okay, let's go kill a couple leapers. I guess we can't do that on Stella. I do have hella Stella keys. Hold on, let's take a look at this. Look at this. We have six Stella keys. Sounds like a hate crime. What, hella Stella? That sounds like a hate crime? Is that what you're saying? Oh, let me scoot over a little bit. I was a little out of frame. Like, I should be able to kill some of these motherfuckers pretty easy. Workshop. Let's go. What do we need? We got plenty of snap blasts. I guess we could just make some... Fuck it. Let's make a couple wolf packs. And then let's look at our trials real quick, too. Damage snitches. That's an easy one. Damage bastions is easy. Harvest plants. I think I have an idea for that one. Throw snowballs at bastions. That should also be a good one. Oh, let's see if we can get in here real quick. Does it? Will it expire if I'm still queued up? Let's see if it does. It was like 10 seconds. You know what? I'll just cancel it. I'll just cancel it. Because who knows? Let's see. Let's go to Buried City. Oh, I didn't even grab my... Is that a... That's a cold snap. Yeah, that's a cold snap. Okay. Do I have a Buried City? Oh, I do. Okay. Move to safe pocket. Where are my quick uses? Wolf packs. Yeah, we'll put one of these up our butt. How about that? And then we'll put these here. Yep. Okay. Okay. Now we're gonna try to kill some leapers. And maybe throw some snowballs at bastions and harvest plants, honestly. That one I have a good idea for, because I think I know where I can get a lot of great mullein. And we can fill that one up pretty quick. Honestly, I think talking here has helped break up some of my congestion. It's like opened up my chest a little bit. I still sound a little sick, but I don't feel as congested, which is good. Like, I feel like I haven't sneezed in a while, and I haven't had to blow my nose in a while, so maybe that's a good thing. Oh. I still feel the, like, pressure up in my sinuses, though, so... Okay, where are we? We want to go... Of course, we're nowhere near it. We want to go to the Galleria. There's a lot of shit over in the Galleria.
Go to the Galleria.
Hope you're closed for the season, Raider. It's a good day for picking candleberries.
This is fresh, though, so that's good. Hi, before you start, can I call you? Fuck, never mind. Hey, you can call me. I'll just mute. Do you want to... Yeah, give me a call. Don't worry about it. Sure? Kind of worried about it. That's not a humidifier. We need a humidifier. Where have I seen humidifiers before? I feel like residential sort of stuff. Okay, there's a supply drop. Now, what's the trial? Search supply drops. Fuck. Okay. That's a bombardier. We're not gonna fuck with that. Let's just jump right in through here. Maybe we can find some humidifiers in here. Search.
Hey!
Friendly. You scared me, bud. Oh man, I did have a little bit of fear flash across mine eyes. Did they come up here? There's a surveyor right there. I don't see any leapers. Just me again, pal. This doesn't count as being inside, are you kidding me? Why? Ow. Lance mixtape. Oh, shit! Oh, yeah. We don't need a frying pan anymore. Let's move this. Let's move this right in here. That'll fetch us a pretty penny if we sell it. Okay, let's go here. We gotta keep our eyes out for some leapers. Honestly, not too many little arc in here, which I'm totally alright with. Very comfortable pillow. I already have one of those, so I'll just grab another. What is that? A radio? A Raggio? Okay, alright. Oh, someone died. Oh, hey, look at this. Yes, give me those herbal bandages. I will absolutely take those. Let's just top off while we're here. Oh, that's not good. That's a bastion, for sure. Nope, went with the wolf pack. Hi, Jaws, remember to stay in motion. Oh, Jaws is in motion. She has never stopped being in motion. Candleberries. We don't need any more of those, so we're going to keep it moving. We want to get to the... Uh-oh. Ah, fuck. We do need to damage snitches, though. So it might not be a bad thing. Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed. I fucked it. I fucked my shot. Oh, I fucked my shot again. Alright, we're running. We're running. Didn't fuck that shot, though. How about that? Oh, I did fuck that shot, though. Fuck. Oh my god, I'm so ass. What? Okay, at least I killed that one. Okay, we are in La Galleria. Now, the Galleria should have a lot of great Mullen to harvest. So I'm hoping we can just do that. Also, let's look at the log. That was only 357. We gotta kill so many snitches. Okay. Oh, I forgot there's a button in here. Oh, wait, this is not the way we need to go. There's a staircase. Yeah, here we go. Ooh, someone just died. Yikes. Ow, motherfucker. Hey, pal, relax, would you? Am I hitting it? No. What the fuck? Did they add, like, more bloom in this or something? There we go. Fucking A. I'm like, I feel like my shots are more off than normal right now. A humidifier? I'll take a little duct tape. That's alright. Just a little bit of duct tape. Ugh. I know they're adding some more anti-cheats, which honestly has not been much of a problem for me. I don't really indulge in that. There's one Great Mullen. There's two Great Mullen. Oh my god. Dog, my aim has been booty butt cheeks. Let's heal up. Just use one of these guys. Fuck. Okay, there's more Great Mullen. I don't know how much I need to collect. We'll take a look at our book here. Milestone reached. Oh my god. 1,200? That's only 1,200? Oh my. I thought I was going to get way more out of this place. Maybe there's more upstairs, perhaps. Yeah, let's go check upstairs. Or maybe in this middle section. Ah! Well, that wasn't as high as I expected. Or low, I guess. I don't know. Either or. Let's check upstairs. Let's check upstairs. I was hoping for so much more. Hello, more plants. More plants, please. Oop. Hey, pal. Okay, there's one right here for sure. There's a couple more over there, so we might be able to do this. But we might have to go into that main plaza area and search around a little bit. Which is fine. We can do that. I don't know if this respawns at all, does it? I don't think it does. Like, regrow or something. Okay, yeah, good. We hit the second milestone. See, this is what we were hoping for. Okay, what's that put us at? 3,000. Okay. And how many do we have? 13. That doesn't seem right. Huh. I mean, this is fine anyway, because we can always use more Great Mullen. Yeah, let's try to go in the main plaza over there. Oh, I forgot I need a... Need some snowballs for sure for the Bastion one. Throw snowballs at Bastions. Can I jump across anywhere here? Oh, right there. Look at that. Okay, we gotta go down, and then we'll search around in there. See what we can find. Is this the... Oh, I have a key for this building right here, too, I think. Any lockers? Any lockers? No. There are lockers here that have been searched. Let's see if they left anything we want. Yeah, we'll take some rubber. You can never have too much rubber. I hear a roly-poly. What are you? A radio? Okay. Drawers have been searched. Let's go check that other building real quick. I think we are on the correct floor, perhaps? No, I think we gotta go down one. Oh, shit. Oh my god. I'm choking. That's fine. That worked out. We hit that shot. Woo! Now we're back on, baby. Yeah, okay, someone already searched here a lot. I think it's downstairs. Yeah, there it is. Okay, cool. No one did open this room. That's good. Hell yeah. Let's see if we can get something good in here. We'll take some sensors, we'll take that, we'll take some batteries. I think we're low on batteries. Barricade kit. Hold on, let's do that real quick. Hold up. Oh. Well, never mind. I thought it was a door barricade. That's on me. What else was there? An anvil 2? Sure. Oh, sure. Oh, sure, bud. Okay, we just gotta find a couple more Great Mullen, then I think we'll be alright. Let's take some wires, too. I think we could use some wires. Sure. Things are getting crazy out there. I'm hearing lots of shooting. Sounds like someone's breaching out there, and I don't necessarily like that. We're gonna keep our gun out. Gun case. Arpeggio. No, I don't give a shit about that. Okay. Blueprint? Oh, I'll take that for sure. I'll take that over this. Yeah, okay. None of these are searchable. You are... Come on, Blueprint? Blueprint. Any blueprints? Blueprint, any blueprints? Don't care about a Berletta. Take a battery. There's no blueprint. I'm gonna riot. Processor. We'll take a processor over some bandages. And some metal, probably. Nothing up there, right? Uh-oh. Okay, just this last one to breach, I presume? I wonder if people are trying to do the Bastion snowball thing. Oh! Remote Raider Flare blueprint. Okay. So let's we'll get rid of these crude explosives. And then we are going to put this here. And we're going to swap it with the Raider hatchet. Oh. I see you out there, pal. Oh my god, they fucking whoop-de-whopped on me. Okay, let's go back out into the center and see if we can find some Great Mullen. Honestly, these Raider flares might be fucking huge. Friendly. Candleberries don't count, which is so annoying, right? Unless they updated it, which I don't think they did, but let's try it. Well, I might need more room. Hold on. Let's drop this fucking metal. And let's try it again. But I don't think they did change it. No, they did not. Which is some bullshit. So we need to find Great Mullen specifically. Are you mad at me? No, you fucking don't. Where you go? Okay. Great Mullen. We need Great Mullen. Not Great Mullen. Still no Great Mullen. We might need to find like 4 more. There's some right there. I think. Maybe. Not. Okay. Let's open the window. Let's go warm up for a second. Hey, buddy. Hello. There we go. I swear, my dude is the whitest guy on the planet. Any fucking Great Mullen. Are you kidding me? That sucks. I bet someone was already picking it up. Let's just stop in here for a moment. I do have my lure grenades ready to go. Oh. I have to be in here? What am I doing in here? I didn't even realize this was a quest. Surge, don't care. Okay. Great Mullen, please. Someone's throwing snowballs at us. Okay, that's good. Check this out. Oh, this is so risky. Okay. I'm just doing that to bail that guy out, honestly. Someone's throwing snowballs at it for sure. Oh, great Mullen. Okay. I just want to get the 3 stars, and then we can get the fuck out of here. Did that count? 3,900. We need 1 more. Oh, there it is. Okay. I don't think it matters if we get collected or not. Yep, 3 stars. There it is. Okay, let's look at the map. Where do we gotta go? Can we go down this one? Yeah, we got 5 minutes left on that.
An arc orbiter is en route. The safe window is closing.
Yeah, we're just gonna go right down the stairs right here.
Esperanza. I repeat, 10 minutes.
Oh no. Oh no, that's not good. What's this guy have? Snowballs? Oh, this dude was doing this snowball thing. That sucks. Sorry, pal. Honestly, let's get rid of this. Oh, we want those. Let's get rid of those. Take that. Oh, we can't. We're full on that. Okay. I don't care about a barricade kit. Let's get this heavy fuse instead of rubber. Sensors are full. Okay, let's go then. I guess we could have gotten rid of these light impact grenades. Oh, and we never got those other things from them. We wanted to pick up those other valuable things. Let's see if we can do that real quick. As the train gets here. That's risky, but we're going to try it. Oh, really? They were right there. Can these motherfuckers come on here? Or did he lose me? Did he die? I don't know. Don't know. We're getting out of here. Hell yeah. We did it. 1 challenge down. That was the one I struggled with last time. I was just kind of scrolling through the what's it called? The Galleria the one time, and I noticed all the Great Mullen in there. I was like, oh, good to know. I locked that in the Mind Palace for later. Hell yeah. What do we get? Give me something good. I don't like any of that. Can you call now? Yes, I can. Let me, I'm gonna throw it to the intermission screen and mute and everything, and then I can give you a call. And I'll feed the dogs and everything, too. Let's do that. What's up, everybody? We are back. I called Jaws. I fed the dogs. I fed the fish. Things are going good. So we're gonna get back into it. Let's not forget to unload our shit. Learn and consume remote raider flare. Honestly, that's probably pretty good. Let's sell those. Let's sell the air fresheners. I don't think we need the comfy pillows. We did use the key, so we'll put the raider hatch key back up our butt. All. Let's combine some shit. What else? Let's go ahead and sell this. Wait, is this... This one's worth more than that one, even though that's a level 2. Hey, yo! I'm back, baby! Hey, Brian, great timing! Because I just got back from feeding the dogs and talking to Jaws. So good shit. Welcome back. I'm going to go ahead and sell this level 1 anvil, and I'm going to go ahead and keep this level 2 anvil. But Brian, welcome back. I hope you returned home safely. I mean, it sure sounds like you did. Heavy fuse we're going to store. Wires, batteries, duct tape, springs, processors, sensors. Sell the album. Definitely need the mechanical components. We're at 253 now. Advanced. Great Mullen. Oh yeah, bud, I'm in sweatpants. Fucking A, dude. I love putting on some sweatpants after a long day. It feels great. I'm still in my pants. I never actually changed once I got home from work today. I didn't even tell the stream how fucking shitty my past couple days have been. Literally, yesterday, I sent out a Snapchat out to some friends. They do this thing at work where they send out acknowledgments of work anniversaries, right? So the last one that we had gotten was from December 16th. And then just because of the holidays, everybody being off, they didn't send out any updates or acknowledgments for that whole month, right? So over that month was my anniversary, my work anniversary. I've been at my job for 4 years. It's been a good time. Should I switch to a tactical? Can I make a tactical? I don't even think I have a tactical. I've been at my job for 4 years as of the 21st, I believe it was. 21st or 20th, one of those days. And they sent out an update just yesterday, okay? And it covered from basically the last time they did it to through all the holidays to just this past week. And there's a big list of names that said, here's to acknowledge everybody whose work anniversary was over the holidays. And I looked at it a couple times, and I was like, huh, I don't see my name. My name's not on there. And I was like, well, hold on, let me check the last one that we got, which was the one from the 16th. I looked back at that, read it over a couple times. I was like, I don't see my name on it either. So I went back to the original, checked it a couple more times, and I was like, yep, sure enough, my name is not on there. So that's fun. That's fun. Didn't get acknowledged at work. And it came from, like, way up the chain, too. Like, way higher up the chain. Than me. And I was like, I don't know if I want to piss this person off yet, but I think I am going to send an email if I don't see my name on the next one and be like, hey, I never got my acknowledgement. Where the fuck's my acknowledgement? What's up with that? So that was the fun start. And then my back left tire had a leak in it. So I went to go to lunch, and my little low pressure low tire pressure sensor came on and said, hey, you got no air in your tire. So I stopped at the gas station. I was visibly flat when I went to get in my car to go to lunch, and I said, shit, well, let me fill this up. I went to the gas station, put the little sensor on it. It said it was at 6 psi out of 32. I filled that one first, and then I just topped off my other tires, and by the time I got back around to it, it was already down to 30. So it dropped 2 psi in just like 30 seconds of me topping off my other tire. So I was like, well, that's fucking great. I was like, it's lunchtime. It seems like it's holding decent enough. I'm going to go get some lunch. I went to Chipotle. I went there, and normally what I do is I get a bowl, and then I get chips, just a bag of chips, and then I like make my bowl real soupy. I get double hot sauce, so it gets a nice soupy texture to it. Not soupy, but like it's thicker. It's easier to scoop. It becomes more like a dip almost. And then I scoop it out with the chips, and I eat that. Guess what? They had no chips. Their fryer was down, so I couldn't even get any chips. It sucked. Wasn't able to do that. So that right out the window. Then I went back to work, and what's it called? You could when I finally got back there, I had I parked out front, and you could hear my tire leaking. You could hear it like the whole time, and I was like, well, I can't leave yet, so because I had an online therapy appointment at 1, so I wanted to make sure I did that, because otherwise they would have charged me for not showing up. So I did that. Meanwhile, as that was happening, a guy came into my office. He was like, hey, you drive the little car out front? I was like, yeah. He was like, I think your tire's got a leak in it. I was like, yeah, I'm going to go after this and get it taken a look at and see if I can get it patched. He was like, yeah, I could hear it leaking out there. And I was like, yeah, I know. And then, therapy ended. Obviously, that was a good time. Had a good time. You know what? Fuck it. Let's take all this.
Tianwen here. Remember the fertilizer I asked you to get? I tell you to look out for planters, but you can probably just follow your nose.
So therapy ends. I told my bosses, like, hey, I gotta go get this taken care of. I had gotten the tires from Discount Tire, so I called them, and they're like, oh yeah, like we're open all day, like no one's really here right now, so just bring it on down if you can, and we'll take a look at it. It should take only like 25-30 minutes. And I was like, okay, wow, that's great. So hello, why can't I pick you up? I see you right there. So we put my spare on. I have a spare tire in my trunk, and we put the spare on, and it's at 4 psi, so even lower. So I had to get that filled up. Thankfully, we had an air pressure on site at my job, but of course, we go over there, and we're like, hey, can we use the air pressure thing? And literally the guys, like our maintenance people, are like tinkering with something, and they look up, and they're like, no, you can't. And we're like, why? They're like, this is like the pressure system for it. We're trying to fix it right now. And we're like, oh, God damn it. But the one guy was nice, and he had a like portable one that he wheeled over, plugged in, pumped up the spare, and I was able to get out of there, thankfully. But then, I go to Discount Tire, and it takes way longer than 25-30 minutes. Of course, when I show up, there's a shit ton of people there. It took me like an hour and a half, basically. I think I got there around like 3:30, and I wasn't done until about 5. Yeah, that sounds about right. About an hour and a half. So that fucking sucked. So then today, I wake up. When I mentioned earlier how I'm feeling sick, you can hear how sick I sound. So I go to work. I have a terrible time. I feel like shit. So I leave. I fucking leave. And then, so I'm sick on top of all of it. Then, I'm like, fuck it. I'm feeling bad. I don't really want to like make anything to eat, so I'm gonna get some Chick-fil-A. Well, honestly, shout out Discount Tire, because they did patch the tire for 0 monies, because I did get it from them, and they were able to patch it, and it seems like it's holding together just fine. So shout out them for that. Like when I drove on it today, it was fine, which is good. I didn't have to worry about fixing that, thankfully. But then I was like, fuck it, I don't want to do anything for lunch, so I got Chick-fil-A. And I was like, that's easy enough. It's on the way home. I'll get it. I get home, and like I got some stuff in my back seat. My work bag's in my back seat. So I get out, and I go to put my large Dr. Pepper, no ice, on top of the... Oh, shit. On top of the car. Gotcha, bitch ass. Slapshot. I go to put my large Dr. Pepper, no ice, on top of the car, And of course, I didn't set it down right, and it spills, and literally the cup breaks and everything. The whole fucking thing explodes open. I don't get a single drop out of it. So that was real great. Yeah, it's just been one blow after another this week, and you know what? I've had enough. I'm like, you know what? I'm good. So that's why I started streaming early, so I can just end early and still play for a similar length of time. And then I can just go to bed early. And I'm probably going to take work off tomorrow because right now the meds are working. But at some point they're going to stop, and then I'm not going to want to be awake for that. So I'm going to go to sleep and then sleep tomorrow too. That's a bombardier this time, isn't it? Oh shit. Oh, that's fucked up. You're a bitch. You're a bitch. I'm crawling under this. I'm crawling under this. He's not getting any of my shit if I die. Yeah, good luck getting my loot with that fucking Bastion right there, you piece of shit. Oh. So yeah, that was my exciting week. Just one blow after another. And I know it's all inconsequential bullshit, but it just sucked when that shit kind of stacks up, you know what I mean? Alright, cool. We got a lot of Stella keys, so let's we'll go into some Stella here if we can. I don't know if that night raid is still going on, but we're gonna try. I'm all too familiar with tire trouble in my car. Yeah, dude, I hate it. Devs recently said this game wasn't intended for players to focus on PvP. Of course it wasn't. I mean, look at the design of all the arc, you know, like. They're way harder than like it's hard to take them on as one person, you know? Like it's supposed to be like more collaborative. It's us versus the Ark. But of course people don't play it that way. Let's just be real casual with this. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna build a Stitcher. We're gonna upgrade it. Hello? Where is it? There it is. Literally, that guy came out of nowhere on me, which kind of sucks. I need to run some raids. I'm 3 creds away from the hockey stick. Oh, damn, brother. Raid it up. Okay, so we got a level 3. Or level 4. What do we need on here? Just a silencer, perhaps? Maybe a compensator of some sort? Nope. Let's see. We got that light mag. We have anything else we can slap on it? We don't want to put a kinetic converter on this guy. Per shot dispersion. I don't want to go that crazy with it. Vertical and horizontal recoil. Fuck it, let's do that. Muzzle brake. Like, I don't want to have to make all these mod components, so we'll just do stable stock. And then what? Vertical grip too? Sure. Just some greenies, you know? Nothing crazy. We need ammo and we need heals and utility. We're definitely gonna need more ammo. Heals. We got a key. Assembly admin key. Or you know what? Why don't we do a level 2 and then we get 2 safe pockets? And then we can slap a medical key in too. Right? We got assembly admin medical storage. That way we can do both. feel like I should bring a shotgun, too. Do I have any shotguns? I do have a volcano. A volcano. In case the PvP gets extra... No, I don't care. If I can't do it with a Stitcher, that's fine. I'm not trying to risk too many crazy things. So, in fact, we are going to go like this. Hold on. Utility station. Let's see what this Raider Flare costs. Oh, shit. I wanna try these Raider Flares out. I don't know how many's in the stack. I have food? Hell yeah. Let's do some Raider Flares. Let's do some bandages. Oh man, we're gonna have to pick up some more arc power cells. We'll just take 3 for now. Jaws, let me know how those fries are. They sounded really good. And then let's take some trigger nades. We'll make some trigger nades. Those are still the PvP killer, so we'll do that. Equip. So just for posterity, let's do that. Honestly, that feels pretty good. Let's make a little bit more ammo. And I think we'll be good. And Jaws, let me know if you can watch the Flyers game too. That'll be cool if you can. Okay, Night Ray, we got 3 minutes left. Oh, let's hope people were chill tonight. I don't even know where these key rooms are. Let me look that up while we're matchmaking. Stella Montes key rooms. Archive, what is that? Assembly admin is right there. Okay. And then medical. Where is it? Which one is it? That's the archive. That's not even all of them. What the fuck? Medical is over there. Okay. Oh, I've passed the admin one before, for sure. Doesn't look like it. I can watch on my phone, though. Dang. I presume you didn't bring your iPad to hook it up to the TV at all? Oh, well, that's been shitty either way, hasn't it? Wait, what happened? What happened to the... Why did it unready? Anyway, let's try that again. Fries are pretty good? Hell yeah. I should think about dinner here soon, too. I did bring the iPad, but the connection is loose for the TV. Fuck. Damn. That's shitty, too. That sucks. I'm sorry. Arc Surveyor destroyed. Supply drops requested. Damage to raiders using light weapons. Okay. It sucks that you're so close yet so far from watching the game. If there were like what's the word I'm looking for? A sports bar or something close by that you could go to. Holy shit, that was a huge lag spike. Oh my god. Okay, we're right by medical research. You know what else is loose?
Have your eyes adjusted to
what, Brian?
Yet, Raider? Loot is ripe for the picking while most of Toledo is asleep. Though my suppliers say that Ark is twice as vigilant after sunset.
What else is loose, Brian? It's fine, I get to watch it live Saturday. That's true. That is very true. That'll be cool. That'll be a unique experience. Pulse mine and defib. Hot damn. Okay, let's put the pulse mine in the safe pocket. Too bad I already have it. Yo, chill, chill.
What's up? Oh, I'm not gonna forget.
Don't you steal my shit.
No, you're good. I'm Just want that one. I wondered why this wasn't red for a second, and then I like didn't think about it. I have a key for the other one if you want to keep going.
Sorry, pal.
No, you're good. I'll let it go.
At least he was nice. You know what? I'll offer him a blueprint. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy fucking blueprints, Batman. Give me more. Give me more. I don't even think I need all this shit. We're taking it, though. I said, don't you take my shit. Wolfpack blueprint. Yes, sir. I need that bad boy. You go. Oh, hey, look at this. I needed this. A flow controller? Oh, yeah. Here, Brian, I'll put that one up my butt, because... yeah. You know. Okay. Let's move Wolfpack right up the pooper. I mean, I have all of these, unfortunately. I just grabbed all the shit. I don't think anybody needs these rusted shut medical kits anymore. You get 6 syringes from that. That's kind of crazy. I don't have the pulse mine. My booty hole. Hell yeah. Me, a Closet Flyers fan. Thanks, Zegris. Yeah, I hope you can find a cool Zegris shirt at the very least. You know? Okay. 6 syringes is actually nuts. That is pretty crazy. That's the rusted shut medical kit, right? I don't think I need the power cables either. What does that give me? Wires? Shit is going down. Okay. Of course, there's no fuel cell. We kind of... Hey, man, be cool. Hey, buddy.
Hey, don't shoot!
I'm not gonna shoot you.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Okay, so the other one was, like, assembly admin's, like, right here.
Go to that location.
So if we pop this door open behind us, we'll be able to get there. Is this Stella? Oh, it sure is, bud. Stella, night raid. Ah, fuck me. Have not played this map at all. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I don't blame you. You know what? Let's shut this door behind us. Night raid and people are being this passive is incredible. Yeah, my matchmaking has definitely put me more towards casuals, which is nice. Let's wait for him to open up. Oh, I should probably be searching these guys, honestly. Thankfully, I'm a chill guy, so other people are chill guys when I play like this. I need that. Okay. No, oh, of course, that one little fucking part tickled me. I play real chill, so I don't get paired with the sweats. I get paired with the dads after work. You know what I mean? Ah, fuck me. Is he looking at me? Okay, no. Oh, maybe. Oh shit! Yeah, he is. He is for sure. Ow! And I didn't even grab the right thing out of that, too. That sucks. Hey, be cool, man.
Hello there.
Hey. Oh, look at that motherfucker. You see that motherfucker? He's still down there. God damn it. We need to go, like, right past him. Or, you know what? We might say we're good on this one, you know? And just get the fuck out of here. Instead of trying to get all the way down to that other room. Might be time to bounce, you know? Oh, I thought that was a dead person for a second. Should we already be searching this shit? Sure are. Oh, motherfucker. Wrong neighborhood. Hey. Hey, were you the guy in that room with me earlier?
Maybe. I was wondering if somebody would know to get.
Were you? Did you go into the medical room like right as time started?
Yeah, you're talking the story, right?
Yeah, and I told you not to steal my shit.
Yeah.
Come here, I got something for you.
Ooh.
Defibrillator blueprint.
You're very welcome. Thank you for being chill.
You're the man. This reason I smoke and I gotta get so much from actually kind of try to fuck with it or nothing.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get out of here. You know?
That was the plan. I was gonna get it still right underneath here, so.
Yeah. What do we got here? See, Brian, and that's why I'm in the chill lobbies. Because I just give people blueprints. Oh no, was that our buddy? Buddy, was that you?
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't have a defib. Hold on, start limping towards the exfil. I can keep you up with some bandages. Oh shit! Oh shit! Fuck! Buddy, I also got fucked up.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, I tried to mount and things went a little sideways.
Yeah, I was gonna say, survival commit, so for game health, so I should be, I think I can make it.
I don't know if I have that perk, but I'm gonna try. No, I'm slowly ticking down, so yeah.
You rush for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. We'll see if I can make it.
Heck yeah, dude.
Oh no, I'm not gonna make it for sure, for sure.
No, if you got a dog, can you get him? Yeah, get him.
Can you please get me, please get me, please get me.
I happen to.
Oh wait, yeah, I'm about to die, but I'll keep you up with bandages.
Yeah. No, you're I read it too, so I'm gonna this would be cool.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, let's go. This is what it's called.
Yeah, this is the move.
Yep, we're good.
Thank you, pal. I appreciate you. Thank you for the defib.
Fucking punch for this. Wait, yeah, what? That was a top 2 backup in medical. That's fucking amazing.
Hell yeah, brother. ground, fellas. Thanks for being chill. I love this game. I love this community. Woo! That was good. I thought we were going to lose all those blueprints. But we made it out of there. Shout out those chill fellas. Do you want to hear a fiery mix of Golden? I will send you the SoundCloud mix. Hell yeah. We're going up, it's our moment. Let's do that. I like that double drop. That seems fun. Okay, so Brian needs Pulse Mine and Wolfpack, and I'm imagining Seeker Grenade, but if anyone else wants that too, they can certainly have it. But honestly, we did pretty fucking good there. Shout out that guy at the end with the defib. I thought for sure I was going to die. Let's go ahead and recycle these. Sure, let's recycle those too. Vita shot. And we'll just bring some more regular bandages in. Wolfpack. Oh, I did have a defib. Did I tell that dude I didn't have a defib? Fucking A. I did. I lied to him. Sorry, pal. What do I get out of this? Yeah, let's sell that then, I guess. We're at 262 already. That's kind of crazy that we picked up that many things. We don't really need the adrenaline shot. Let's make some more shield rechargers and bandages. He still got out? Oh, we all got out. No harm, no foul, yeah. Well, that's fair, yeah. So he doesn't, it doesn't matter that, you know, I lied to him. I texted it to you? I'll give it a look. Oh, Jaws, too. Holy shit. You're contributing to all of the challenges. We got Run It Back, 2,000 points. Stream Week, 2,000 points. Food Eating Challenge, 2,000 points. And what is this? Currently on a 20 stream streak? Hot damn! Good shit, Jaws. 20 streams. My god. I haven't had 20 streams since I boofed an IV. I don't even know if that makes sense. I don't think it does, but it sounded funny. Okay. Oh, we have another Stella key. Okay, hella Stella keys. That's right. That's the name of the game right now. So we didn't get to the admin. But we do have another medical, so we'll move that to the safe pocket. Okay, cool. Let's be a little bit more on our toes this time. Oh, now it's just regular. Dang! I guess we could. I have so many goddamn points. Well, hopefully, I set the point totals for these next ones pretty high, so you should be able to contribute a lot to them now. Let's just do a regular Stella. That's fine. We'll give it a shot. Good thing he has new challenges to contribute to. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I set those up just the other day. Jaws and I were talking about them. I just put those up literally before the last stream. You should do a Red Dead 2 series. Okay, listen. I tried to play Red Dead Redemption 2 when it came out, and I didn't like it. I didn't know what I was doing. The gunplay felt super whack to me. Like, I couldn't get a good good feel for it. And I tried a couple times, like a couple different sessions, and like I didn't even know what I was doing. I kept like accidentally okay, we're gonna go like right there. I kept like getting arrested, and then I just kept losing all my money, and I didn't know what I was doing. I honestly had a genuinely bad time playing it, and I have not tried since. And I know like it's one of the best games of all time, but I had such a bad time with it that I have not tried again. I know I probably should at some point. Oh, motherfucker. There's a guy right there. Okay. We're gonna go this way then. But I mean, maybe a series of it would be good, especially with people coaching me. You know what I mean? Hey, I'm cool. You're good. Okay, and we got to the room right away. I've never been in this loot room before, so I don't know where the things are. Okay, we got a drawer. A lure grenade. That's honestly good. We got lots of drawers. You know what? We're just going to equip that right away. Sure, let's just take everything. Mostly everything. I will take all of these bandages. That is A-okay with me. Breach and search? Sure. That's fair. Yeah. Oh, look at him. Asking if he needs a defib. I love this community. Oh, although it does not sound like it's going well over there. Showstopper? Not bad. Hopefully we find a blueprint of some sort here. I mean, I'll take all these processors. Oh, I can feel the congestion starting to creep back up again, and I don't like it. Muzzle brake 2? Alright. What do we got in here? Battery? Sounds like someone might be right outside here. I'll just be ready with the Il Toro. We'll put the Il in Il Toro. Okay, let's see if we can run over to medical. Might be easier from here. There's a little roly-poly over there. Oh, we just ran right over top of one. We're just gonna keep running. I don't care. Oh. I might only have a couple rounds left in me, honestly. I'm starting to feel pretty crappy again, but we'll see. Oh man, they all right over there? I sure hope so. Medical research is left. Oh, I see where we're at. Oh my god, I see where we're at. Holy shit! Wow. That room is open down there. Ah! Hey, sorry, man. You're good. I could absolutely kill this person. Hey, do you mind if I just scoop up whatever you don't want? Okay, cool. This dude doesn't want sterilized bandages? Alright. Crude explosives? I'll take it. Ooh, shield rechargers. Don't mind if I do. Alright, cool. And look, I didn't have to do anything crazy with this guy. Didn't even have to use my key. I don't care about either of those grenades, so we're fine. Okay, cool. Chill times. Now, do we want to do anything else while we're here? Wait. Supply call station? You can call in supplies here? Where? How? Oh, shit. Ah! You're already dead. Wires. full on wires. Where is this? Upstairs, perhaps? I didn't know you could call supplies on this map at all. We can... I want to try that. I want to see what that looks like. It's behind me. Oh. Is it up there? Come on. Come on, white boy. Sounds like it's up here. Oh, oh, oh. Holy shit. I've literally never done this before. Wow. That's so cool. Fuck it, let's get rid of some of these bandages. Oh my god. 3 seeker grenades. I mean... why not? That's really cool. I've quite literally never done that before. Adrenaline. Oh, no one's like searched this shit at all. More batteries? I'll take a look around. I don't mind. Battery. Bandage. We got bandages. Like, I noticed, especially when I climbed up that thing, that those drawers were not opened. Like this one. Doesn't seem like anyone's really futzed around in here at all. I feel like the reputation of Stella is doing a lot of the heavy lifting for us. We can just kind of faff about. We look intimidating, you know? Well, I guess some of this stuff has been looted, I guess. I guess. Not much doing in that room. Search. Oh, here we go. I hear that elite Chad. I don't even think he saw us. Bozo. Okay, be ready to bail. We already have a flow controller. So that's good. Don't need another one of those. A lot of guns. Oh, Geiger counter. I don't know what that does. Do we need that? I don't know. It's purple. I like purples. Flow controller we already have. Wait, what do I got? What's my quest on here? Take a photo of the rovers in the sandbox. Where's the sandbox? Rovers in the sandbox. I feel like I've seen the sandbox before. Let's switch layer. Robotic sandbox B. Oh. Can we go to this one? Or does it gotta be that main one? Well, we gotta head that way anyway, so... fuck it.
Let's go to Sandbox.
Let's go over there. Let's go to Sandbox. Let's go play in the Sandbox. While we're here. Hold the drain. Hold the door. Cowards. I hate this map straight up. It is so confusing. Oh, god damn it. There's 2 of them. Oh, there's 3 of them. Oh, let's see if they had any, what are the little fucking things that I need? Nope, none of those. Motion cores, arc motion cores, is that what they're called? God damn, okay. Guess not. Duct tape. Oh. We just did a big loop. Loading bay? Sure. Aha. Let's follow the paths on the floor. I did reload, right? Okay. What are you? Oil? Okay. I wouldn't mind finding a couple more humidifiers, if possible. That's why I put that one up my butt. What are you? Oh, breach and search. If you come across Sentinel firing corps, snag me some of them. Will do. I'll keep my eyes peeled. I know those are hard to come by, so I've been trying to grab them if I can. Robotic sandbox to the right. Oh. Oh. I don't know if we need that. Sounds like they're having a fun time down there with the with a shredder. Oh, god damn it. We gotta bring it that far? I feel like there's gotta be another way around. I saw that. I saw that guy. I mean, I guess we can bring that all the way over there. No, let's try going this way. Oh, robotic sandbox. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just do that. Fuck it. Oh, yeah. Okay, we can do that. Any humidifiers? Any office humidifiers in here? This office is feeling a little sticky. A little dank. Got any humidifiers? Nar. Okay. Oop, oop. Come on, get out there. Okay. Take photo. Done. Oh, you can breach and search these mother lovers? Let's do it. I've never done that. Oh, damn. Ooh, I could definitely use some mechanical components. Let's get rid of this gas grenade trap. Light bulb or motor? We'll keep the light bulb. I don't think motors are needed for anything. What about this guy? What about you? Good to know that light bulbs come in these guys. A lot of goodies in here. Light bulbs, more mechanical components. Advanced mechanical component? I might actually need those. You know what? Let's do that instead of this 5 light ammo. Wow, good for those things. I didn't know they had that much stuff in them. Oh. That doesn't sound good over there. Wires.
An arc orbiter is en route. Safe window.
Okay, let's get out of here.
10 minutes to get out of there. I repeat, 10 minutes.
Okay, where are we going? We gotta go... hatch... Sea vault air shaft. Okay. I know how to get there. I think. Maybe we can just run right this way. Oh, we do not want to go up there. We'll just keep running this way. What's up, motherfucker? Okay, let's let that burn out. Oh my god, there's another one? Come here, motherfucker. Okay, let's search these ones because I want the shield recharger things. God damn it! None of them have them. Literally. There we go. Arc power cell. That's what we were looking for. Hey man, friendly. Alright, we're cool. We're cool. Yeah, that's the one I searched already. What about this one? Hey, I'm coming in there. I'm going to try to extract with you. Be cool. I know you shut this door, but I'm coming through. He's up there somewhere. I'm chill, man. Sweet. Sweet. That was chill. We got out with a couple more blueprints. Only had to use one blueprint and one key, though. And we leveled up again. Thank you, Scrapword. Okay, first and foremost, let's go to projects. Let's go to that. Let's commit resources. Then let's store, sell, store. I don't know if I need a Geiger counter. Store those, sell those. We're just gonna keep these on us. Store, sell, store. Have any? I don't have any shotgun attachments. I could have sworn I did. No. Extended shotgun bag. There we go. We're not putting a kinetic converter on that. We'll store that. Move that up. Let's go keys. We use the assembly. We still have medical storage. Move to safe pocket. Let's just up this. El Toro one more time. I guess we can make some mechanical. Now we're properly kitted for Stella. Let's go ahead and do this. I think this might be our last one. I can feel it. I can hear it in my voice. It's coming back. And that kind of sucks. Also, I just want to say, we've been doing really well as far as frames go. Normally I get a ton of errors. I don't know if Streamlabs updated on the back end or something. But my right now the performance has been really good. We had that like one big lag spike, but then otherwise we've been doing really good. And my CPU is like rocking really well. Only at like 15%. I feel like it's, I don't know what happened. I don't understand the tech behind this shit at all, but right now the performance is smoking, and I am A-okay with that. Okay, Oh. This one's almost over. We gotta go. I say that. Fuck. Wow. Okay. I just said that, and then we had a big spike literally right there. That sucks. Anyway. Oh, shit. We gotta just run right across here. Ask me if I give a fuck. That motherfucker got some air. Oh fuck, it's on. Oh god, this is getting... Oh god. Just run. We're just running. This sucks. There were so many goodies back there that we just didn't even get to. I guess we can circle back if we need to. Ah. Fucking A. Okay. Well, let's try to circle back now. Circle back now, y'all. Oh, he's over there. Is he looking at us? I don't think he's looking at us. Is that one arc difficult to kill or something? That guy, he's a shredder. He's not difficult to kill, but he will fuck you up like real quick if you're not careful. Especially with all these little guys. Here, let me go get the shit that I wanted to loot, and then I'll demonstrate how crazy these guys are. Well, it looks like he might be coming back anyway. Oh, he sees me. Okay. For sure. Okay, so check this out, Brian. Ready? He does that. He does all that crazy fucking shooting all at once. He, like, sprays out and, like, 360 around him. And it's wild. Okay, I definitely made a wrong turn to get back to that room I wanted to go to. Gross. Yeah. They can be pretty lethal if you're not paying attention. Which, thankfully, I always do. Haha. There he is over there. Okay. Where was all that shit? It was right here, wasn't it? Okay. A fucking horse. I just want to get in that fucking weapons crate, and he's right there. I don't want to have to use all these, but I will. that a shotgun choke? Sure is. I fucking knew it. I heard him and everything. God damn it. You're a pussy. Fuck. We didn't have anything too crazy on us there, though, so that's fine. Dang. Well, we kept both of our keys. I guess he got our looting thing, but... Alright, that was too short of one, so I'll do one more. I will do one more, and because I just fucked around with that thing for too long anyway. I didn't even get to use my Raider flares. Let's just bring this guy. Level 2. We'll just bring a looting one. Do we even have any shields? No. Why would we? What is this? Muzzle brake? Can we even do that on there? What does that even do? Vertical and horizontal recoil. Okay. I mean, we didn't have too much crazy on us. That dude definitely closed the distance on us very fast, though. What do I need those for? You know what? I think we can sell the antiseptic. What? That just recycles in the chemicals. We don't need that. Can we just buy some shield rechargers? I don't mind doing that. Clinic. You have shield rechargers, pal?
Come on
Yes.
in, sit down, take your pants off. Sure, should be just the thing for you.
Honestly, let's just buy this too. I don't care. That's fine. We still need a shield. Maybe I should make more of those Raider flares. Heavy ammo. Let's bring some explosive mines, and maybe one of those. And then let's bring... Which one do we have? Assembly. So yeah, let's bring the medical storage. And then let's just make a couple more... adrenaline shots, that's what I wanted. Aren't they in here? No, they're medical. Okay. Stella, one more time. There you go, Brian. There was the... Oh, I still need a shield. Fuck. There was the classic Stella PvP. Dude didn't even say anything. Snuck up on me. I mean, I heard him coming. I just didn't think he would shoot right away. But he did, because he's a bastard. Okay, this is going to be the last round. I know it's an early stream today, but I have been live for 3.5 hours, and I am sick. So it is what it is. Good news. Oh, I just applied for a sponsorship deal on Streamlabs. I actually reached the requirements for a sponsorship deal with a base pay of $75, which, like, that's not nothing. I'll take $75. And it was for HelloFresh too, so like, we'll see if we get it. I just applied before the stream started, and like, I wouldn't mind making $75, no problem. You know what I mean? We need to go like right there.
Let's go to medical research.
This place just started. Okay. We're just gonna run. I don't really care what's going on here. That guy's mother sucks cock in hell. That's her eternal hell. We gotta go upstairs. Can we go upstairs? I would like to go upstairs. You know what? This is fine too. I can never tell if people are fighting Ark or not, you know? Oh, come on! Check this out. Fuck. Enjoy nothing, bitch.
What?
I literally have nothing on me.
I have nothing too. Sit at me. I'm not a rat, but you can kill me if you want to free load out.
Why the fuck did you swing on me then, pal?
Why'd I swing on you? Because you were a rat. Weren't you killing people?
No, dude. What the fuck? I was running from somebody else.
Why did you say that?
Dog, because I was fighting for my life. That's why I put that mine down to cover my ass.
Well, when I shot you, you had full shield. But how am I supposed to know that you're not fucking... Oh my god, I thought you were the rat.
I'm not
God
the rat.
damn it.
Who threw that flame grenade at you? Not me.
Well, that's true, but I don't see where that rat threw that flame grenade at, so obviously it must be you.
You got a defib or what? Look, there he is, right there. Yeah, fuck him up, fuck him up. Yeah, get him. Kill his ass. Oh, it got him. It got him, baby. Hell yeah, fuck that guy. You're a bitch.
Let me see if he has a defib for you then, my good friend. Wait, I have a defib, I have a defib. Oh, you have a defib?
Oh, my man. Help me out.
I'll get this guy right here to get the little thing.
Hey, watch out for my mine there.
That guy.
I am not the rat. Oh my, I said watch out for my mine. Jesus Christ.
You got defib? This little guy right here, that guy.
I'm chill. Please.
Yeah, give him the defib. He literally did nothing wrong.
Please, I'm dying.
Why is it not letting me do it? Hold on. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button now.
What the fuck? He was the rat the whole time. God damn it. Kill him. Light him up. Light him up. Mustard.
Alright,
You know what?
truthfully, if I knew he was gonna do that, I would kill him. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. You know what, Mustard? I appreciate you. I know we yelled at each other. We had our differences, but I appreciate you, pal. Sorry this guy sucks.
This guy's a bitch, you know that?
Yeah, kill him. Yes! Yes!
If you have a defib, this guy, kill him.
Yeah, fucking tap him in the head.
I killed him by accident. If you have a defib, kill him.
Please.
I feel so bad.
Please.
Or if he has a defib, he might have a defib. He said
Who's got DJ out of you two?
Neither
you
one
got
of them
defib?
did.
I'm about to
Defib
die.
him, defib him,
I'm
defib
about to
him.
die.
Defib him. If you're gonna defib either one of us, defib him. Give him defib.
Mustard, I love you.
I really truthfully feel bad for killing you earlier. So you take the defib. I'm okay with that. I have no problem with that.
I love you. Oh my god, what a guy. How did that work out for us? Fucking A.
What did I just walk into?
Dude, I don't know. This shit got complicated. I don't know how I came out of this alive, but I appreciate you guys. Oh, man.
You want that? You want
Well, there's a shredder out there. There's a shredder. It's coming.
How... Either that plays game, not me. Well, that's true. Shout out Mustard. My God, that was insane. I don't know how we're alive, but we are. Hey, I appreciate you guys killing all these goddamn rats. Oh. Ow. Fuck. Hey, I'm gonna lay down an explosive mine. Hopefully this guy will run over it. Just watch out, okay? Oh no. I shouldn't. Why'd I run this direction? Guys, you're not gonna believe this. You're not gonna believe what happened.
You get on camera, Shredder.
Yeah. I tried to blow it up with an explosive mine, and it did not go well. I don't think you have another defib. So if you just want to knock me, I don't really have much. I just got an anvil. I am having so much fun. Oh, fuck. Oh my god, this is scary. King, you're a king. Okay, alright. That was insane. We suck so fucking bad. Oh my god. Maybe I should switch to a less assuming skin. People thought I was the rat right away. Oh man. Okay, I think we're gonna call it there. I don't think I have the mental capacity to continue playing this. Not like that. You know, that was good. I think that's a good note to end it on. I'm gonna go get some sleep, and I'll be back Sunday probably. Maybe I'll stream tomorrow night because Jaws is out of town. So, and I'm not fucking doing anything. So maybe I'll be back tomorrow night if I'm feeling alright. That's gonna do it for tonight, dude. That was fucking funny, dude. That last round was goddamn hilarious. Yeah, that's it, everybody. Love you, bye. Love you, bye.